Hello everybody. Welcome to the Let's Look at Phil's Day Off stream. I know, it's going to be really exciting today. You guys have been salivating at the goddamn mouth, hoping and praying, maybe even both, at an update to see what the hell he did on his day off. The start of March, whoa, even though it's March 2nd, and more importantly, to see what the plan is going forward for membership goals. Now, I am going to give a little bit of a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It just says members total now. It doesn't actually say members goal. It just says members total. So, we're going to find out what the plan is, but I guarantee you it's going to be nothing but shenanigans. Going to be actual fucking shenanigans. DSP is going to farm his fucking chat once again to find a goal that he can potentially do without any effort whatsoever. Now, this wouldn't be a problem if he did not self-impose this dumb assery on himself by splitting up one of the few goals that people even gave half, no, maybe even a quarter of his shit on, which was his dumbass reacts. The moment he put it on his second channel, he fucked up. He knows he fucked up. And now he needs to find a way to unfuck it up. So we're going to see how that goes. And I know that it's already been making the rounds. Of course, it's been making the rounds. We already had the what does Ann think about it last night. But there was a little bit of a leak, unfortunately, by the guy who was going to interview DSP on a podcast. It was none other than Stuttering Craig. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it was Stuttering Craig who was supposed to interview him. Oh my God, we love him. We don't know who the fuck Stuttering Craig is. Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. He's some random guy on the internet. A guy who used to work for Screw Attack. But we should care now because people told us to. Fuck me. Now we're not going to get that interview. All because of the darn dirty trolls like Review Tech USA and other such nonsense. If you guys want to see what was going on, the quickest of quick recaps. Let's go through the quickest of quick recaps. You will get a 1-minute version of a thing from Momology, DSP Momology 101 specifically. And then a tweet by RTU, and then some of the tweets that he may or may not have been putting out in this, and he I mean Stuttering Craig himself. So let's take a look really quick. Let's go to the more fill layout. Yes. Yes, the stream more fill layout. So let's go ahead and listen to this clip really quick.
I have booked a guy. I've known him for a long time. Haven't spoke to him in a long time. But he was very early on, he was an active member of the Screw Attack community. And after Screw Attack, I think even during Screw Attack, he went on and became a content producer. But more people know him as a meme now. He's kind of a meme lord, and he's kind of an edge lord. Coming up within the next few weeks, we will have Dark Side Phil on Side Scrollers, which anybody who knows the words the letters DSP will be like, oh shit. So this should be fun because he has quite the detractors.
I like this little ending right here.
Why do you beg every day? What the fuck?
Yeah, I kind of figured that that's how it's going to go now, if it ever goes through. You know how it is with DSP. But suffice to say, after the news came out on their podcast, Side Scrollers, or whatever the fuck it's called, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of trolls within his chat or within the tipping that's going to have him address it if he just refuses to address it. Now, Meerkat was going over it. I believe he's going to go through the entire pre-stream. I actually don't know what he's specifically going over. I gotta assume it's everything. And of course, we have King Jad, who's going to be backing us up as well. Now, one thing to keep in mind, we have, well, you're probably going to notice it. Somebody's going to notice it, and somebody's going to bring it up. There's an issue regarding Raw DSP, and that's all I got to know. If you followed on Twitch, exactly, Guys, if you were following on twitch.tv/ANG1337, you would already know my opinion about all of this right now. So I'm going to give it the briefest of brief. It's pretty fucking stupid. It's pretty fucking funny. And I feel like he's just going to briefly mention it, and that's going to be it. The painting is back. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for the dock painting if it does come back, because I feel like it will come back eventually. Carmen, shut up. You don't got any money. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show off was, of course, Rich. We love Rich. We hate Rich, but sometimes it can be funny because he loves to stir the pot. And Rich, of course, wanted to toss in his hat in the ring because, you know, we find out that we're going to potentially interview the guy. And what did Rich have to say about this whole situation?
Stuttering Craig, how are you? Rich of Review Tech USA, and I heard the exciting news that you're going to be interviewing Philip Burnell, aka DSP Gaming. He's not a meme lord or an edgy guy, but he is an interesting man. And I need you to ask him some important, hard-hitting questions. Like, for example, hey, Phil, why would you go out and buy a house in Washington that's super expensive before you sold your condo? Why do you ask people and beg people for money instead of having sponsors, or instead of going on a podcast where Keemstar was going to offer you $50,000 as a sign-on bonus? Why is that not okay, but it's okay to beg your very small fan base for money and kind of guilt them into paying for you and paying for your days off? Why, you said when you were good, why when people asked you for years, Phil, to stop begging, that you told everyone that they're detractors, that you called Tevin a criminal, and then magically Critical says the same thing, that you are begging, and then you see the lights? These are the questions that need to be asked of Philip Burnell, and there's more. Where does all the money go, Phil? What do you do with all the tip money, Phil? How much did you spend on getting a new battery for your car, Phil? Who's Subaru man, Phil?
Who's Subaru man? What a question.
Why do you call anybody who wants to ask you a tough question a hater or detractor, Phil? When your own channel is your biggest detractor channel, Phil? These are the questions that you have to ask Mr. Burnell, Stuttering Craig. No softball interviews. I'll be watching.
So, inadvertently, there's been several exchanges within Twitter, several exchanges between RTU, known detractors, and he's been responding to a lot of people. So it's safe to say at this point, it's not happening, folks. The interview is just, it's dead. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but it's not happening, man. It's just not happening. But you can keep your hopes up, and maybe he might do another one. But we're gonna see what the reaction is to all of this, because he can't not react to this. It just has to happen at some point. We're just waiting to see what he's gonna react to. But yeah, exactly. Basically, 99% chance it's dead. It's just dead in the water. Okay, let's see. He's probably started talking by now. Maybe. Okay, look at it. There we go. We got to the dark sea to fill portion. And look at that. We have 7 minutes of skip juice. Hey, look, and he magically figured out that the painting was there all along. The thing that he was talking about, he didn't know what the fuck anybody was talking about. He found it. He found it when he looked outside of his hallway. So pretty cool that we call that one guy pretty weird and stupid. You hate to see it. You fucking hate to see it. All right, let's see.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. It's a new month, and we are busy.
A stinky shirt.
We are very busy.
A really stinky shirt.
Down here on Level 1. How's everyone today? It is March 2nd, 2023, my first broadcast of the new month. We have got
it doesn't exist, dude. Come on.
We have got change. Everywhere. Correct?
Lots of change.
Right?
Weevil, thank you for your daily subscription.
Change sometimes.
Where would I go without you?
Change, admittedly, sometimes
wanted something robust.
can be uncertain. Correct? However, with change can also come potential for growth.
Oh,
Can come
growth.
potential for all kinds of good stuff.
Growth.
And so, being that we are...
I want you to think about what the change would be for potential growth. So the dude is basically getting rid of membership goals until he institutes new ones, because there's no way he's going to not have them. He knows how ridiculous it is to not have them. But if the change is not to have a goal, it's not going to promote growth. It's going to be the opposite. It's going to promote non-growth. It's going to promote stagnation. And he knows this. So let's hope down in level 1, we can scrounge together enough resources, maybe enough rats, can gather together and promote the Rat King a new idea.
Entering a new month, I feel like it is time to talk about change.
Let's talk.
Because last month, some things went really well. Some things did not go.
We need to? You know what we need to do? DSP is the king of change, right? So I want DSP. I want somebody to take this image of DSP right here. And I need to have like the blue and red. And I need on the bottom of it just to have the word change and put it up as a presidential bid poster. We need that. He needs to be the next Obama. He's running on change, dude. Come on.
As well as could have.
Please give me your change. I mean,
we talked all about
we're changing for the better.
Last few streams for sure. I'm actually
like an
quite
actual
relieved that we
beggar.
actually now
he wants
are
your change, dude.
in March.
Come here.
I think I'd prefer to be in a new month and move on positively.
Yeah, the king of
Instead people
spare
who dwell on the
change.
past. Let's talk about all of this. First of all, there's an apparent thing going on behind me, as you can see.
Oh no!
I yet again changed my setup here, as I told you,
Hell
once
yeah.
a month. It is my
On the
goal
thing
to
that
try
it got made
to
fun Pizza.
refresh everything.
Oh,
you see,
okay.
I want to make everything fresh and new for you guys every month. I don't want the setup to look exactly the same. Now, this will be a lot easier at the end of the year when we start doing holiday theme stuff, you know, in October, November, and December. But as for now, you know, I have all these pieces of gaming artwork in my home from over the years that I accumulated, usually over 10 years ago when I used to go to gaming conventions. They don't really have any value, because all they are is a bunch of pixel art painted on a canvas. But to those who are gaming fans, longtime gaming historians, you would know the epic scene from Punch-Out, where Little Mac is being trained by Doc, right there. And I've had this one for a very, very, very long time. And actually, this is one not done by Square Painter. I know that I told you guys a couple months ago.
I kind of want to find the clip. You know what? I wonder if Pig Pig Go is updated, where he's like, I don't know what you're talking about for Doc Lewis. Huh? What? Because it was literally not yesterday, 2 days ago, right? So if I look up Doc Lewis, am I going to find it? No, I can't. Right? I just want to find the word Doc Lewis. No, because it's only up till like the last 2 weeks. So it's not that updated. Yeah, I don't know. It's mistaking it for Rocky almost, kind of. I'm surprised he just didn't say stationary stole my bike. He should have just said that, and I would have I don't know. I would have laughed.
When we were first talking about bringing some of this retro
Hey,
art
it's stationary. He stole my bike.
streams, you know, that it was actually Square Painter who had done those. This one is not. This one is from someone else, and this one's even older. Hold on a second. This one is by an artist. I think the name is on it.
Hopefully we don't tip it over.
Maybe not.
It was during what stream? I think it was
I think I'm remembering.
You know what? We could do it with the whatchamacallits, right?
It's down here.
I feel like I can look up on the Dispa Gaming. I hate the pop for his fucking shit. So if you look at the last, I think it was the pre-stream podcast, because I was covering it, right? I feel I was. Yeah, I was. Holy shit. No. It would have been during the pre-stream podcast, because I think Snow Carl made a mention of it too. So if we look for Dadak here somewhere, it'll probably work itself out. All you got to do is look through the transcript. Come in. Bookmark. We don't want to bookmark this. Yeah, okay, here it is. It was right near the end.
Trey says...
Okay, yeah, it's fucking Trey that said this. All right, big ups.
About it. I don't know anything about Billy Corgan's wrestling. Trey says, you had a portrait of Doc Lewis from Punch-Out. No, I didn't. I've never had a portrait of Doc Lewis from Punch-Out. Oh, my God. Oh. What is going on?
That was his response when somebody was like, hey, man, you got a portrait of fucking Punch-Out. And now he's like, yeah, man, it's from the famous Punch-Out, dude. You know this. Yeah.
Long-time gaming historians, you would know the epic scene from Punch-Out, where Little Mac is being trained by Doc right there. And I've had this one for a very, very, very long time. And actually, this is one not done by Square Painter. I know that I told you guys a couple months ago.
It's weird to see it. It's like within 3 days, he's able to go from, I don't know. He can't even just admit, somebody brought it up yesterday. I thought I didn't have it. I had it. And it's in his hallway. It's not like he doesn't know it and he doesn't see it. I don't know. Okay, let's go past this where he was like shuffling around. I actually kind of like this. Look at him.
Ah, it's down here.
If you ever wanted a side profile or a back profile of DSP, it's right here. It's
Angel
pretty good.
Reyes SCP-1471 is my best friend. Welcome to the never-ending pizza
Angel
party.
Reyes, you've already been
Bring
subbed to
your
this
finest
channel.
paper plates, cause it's all downhill from here.
You've already been subbed. You've been a member for years, like actually fucking decades. You can't trick me. You can't trick me. Don't trick me. Don't be a trickster. All right, we can use this one day.
A. Dingman 2009.
Whoa, wait, A. Dingman.
A. Dingman
Big ups, A. Dingman. Shout out, A. Dingman.
2009.
2009. Whoa.
So this was painted in 2009 and brought around different
Yeah,
conventions.
it's just lying on its PS5 box. That's the other thing too, right?
2009.
That's the best part about all this shit. It's just, it's pictures placed in front of garbage, sat on fucking pedestals with a fucking towel on top of it. That's how ridiculous our setup is. We have garbage boxes on top of fucking pedestals with a towel on it. We got lights behind it, and we got a painting we didn't even know existed. God, I'm microanalyzing everything.
At a convention that I saw it at, and I really, really liked it. And again, this used to hang on my wall in my
Used to
condo in
hang?
Connecticut for many years. You probably saw it in the
Oh,
background.
you meant
This
the
in particular
painting.
is probably what you saw
I thought he
in
was talking
grid.
about Doc.
At the bottom of it is probably what you saw
I
the
was,
most of.
I was so scared.
But yeah, now you can actually see it in all of its glory and splendor here on my streams for the month of March. And by the way, again, I'd like your feedback. This is the third straight month I'm doing this. You guys seem to like it.
You
seem
this.
to like me
You like it.
alternating with the artwork and everything and me introducing it. Saying that the setup looks a lot better, and I appreciate that feedback.
Yeah, we're
If you
just
don't
building
like it,
more
let me know. Or if you have
skip
suggestions for improvement
Pretty
too.
good.
See, last month the piece of art I had here was Ninja Gaiden. It was very long, so it kind of blocked a lot of the lighting. See the lighting behind me? It blocked a lot of that.
Whoa.
Now the lighting's kind of back
Wait,
for this month.
I mean, I
'cause
guess
this
it
one is a
did
regular
block
size.
it.
Now here's the other thing. I do have one other picture
no way.
that you guys have not seen yet.
Are you gonna
You've seen
rotate
two
that
Mega
in?
Man.
Dude, we've seen all of your fucking pictures. Unless you're bringing out the titty painting, we've seen all of your pictures. And we've even seen the titty painting.
You've seen the Super
Unless
Mario.
he's bringing out the titty
You've seen the
painting.
Ninja Gaiden.
Is he bringing out the titty
And now
painting?
you're seeing
Tits?
Punch-Out. All right. I have one more. In my
Oh
opinion,
my
it's
God.
the piece that is
De la
the
Resistance.
It is the best picture of all of them. It
Titty
is
painting.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Oh.
And it's really epic. And you've probably seen
Oh.
it. Again, if you used to watch my stuff from a decade ago when I lived in Connecticut, you've probably seen it on camera. Here's the problem with it. It's huge. Like, to give you guys some perspective, okay, this painting right here
God, perspective.
is about 2 to 2.5
that?
feet long. It's about 2 feet tall and 2.5 feet long. The Mario Brothers picture is 3 feet wide.
Whoa, how long is
and
that?
about 2.5 feet tall.
How long is that in
All right.
meters?
So I really like it,
you know.
but I don't know how I would fit it. Like, I really want to use it. If I did it, I would have to use it on this side, because as you can see, this stand is lower. So maybe I could put it here, but it would like fill the entirety of the camera shot. In which case, then I'd have to do something over here and try to fit
August
the
Stevenson
lamp,
was hoping to see a
Pac-Man
funny
lamp over
picture of
here.
Dave, but instead
Like, I
got
really,
smelly
really want
Ojo lady.
to
Oh
put it
ho
on
ho
streams.
ho.
In my opinion, it's the best one that I've seen. But you got to think about it. I didn't really, I was trying to messing around. I was like, you know what? I wanted to put this one on for the month. It's good variety. So here we are. This is the March setup. What do you think? I'd love your feedback. Do you like the March setup? Now you can see better lighting. Now, like I said, I think the biggest improvement here, you can see more lighting, which is excellent. You can see more behind me.
Thank
for the
God we can
podcast
see
and
more
for
lighting.
the streams and everything.
What would we do without it?
The face cam. So that's a good thing. But Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. All right, now. Oh, excuse me. By the way, if you're in the chat using another language, I don't know what you're saying. And if you continue to do that, I'm just going to time you out and ban you because I have no clue. And you know,
Black Mage 6665
I don't know, no one knows what
50
you're
big
talking about.
ups.
Thanks.
Tega stole my
Okay,
bike.
because there's someone in here doing it, and it's like there's like 10 messages. Like, what the hell are they saying? I don't know. What's the point? Anyway.
Yeah,
So that's
speak
one
English,
piece
idiot.
of change for the month of March. It's a big one, right? Obviously, the new look. Now, also, last month, all right, was an interesting month. First of all, it was the shortest month of the year.
Okay, yeah,
February,
this
there's
is
only 20.
for those of you who wonder about the painting that I was hoping he was going to show
There's
off.
something unique like the paint.
I wanted him to show off this one. This is like the mailbag. This is 2000 and fucking. It's like ancient painting reveal. But this is the painting that I wanted him to show off. Let's see. He pulls it up somewhere. Not that. Oh God, not that. Okay, that's the drawing that you really wish you didn't see. That is DSP the alien. That's a pretty good one. I know. You know what? We could use this as a thumbnail one day. Holy shit. I forgot about this. All right, we'll use this as a thumbnail one day. But the painting that I wanted him to show was, I don't think he lifts it up. No, he does lift it up. Where is it? It's not that. What is this? That's something else. He has it here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. This is the painting I wanted him to show. I want him to bring this on screen.
Whoop.
This is the best painting.
Hold on a second, because I don't want stuff to fall out of this. Check this out. How cool is that? A completely unique painting. It even said, you know, it's written on the back. It says, to DSP, the King of Hate, game on. Number 132. This is called Heavy Metal. It was created on October 23rd, 2010. And the reason it's unique, if you haven't figured it out yet, is because she paints with her breasts.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face when he says painting with her
If you haven't
breasts.
figured it out yet, it's because she paints with her breasts.
Look at him. He's so happy. He's so fucking happy. We're keeping this one. This one's a nice keeper too. Yeah, this one is the titty painting.
This is actually made with her breasts, yes. So it is extremely unique. And I think it's really cool. It's got some metallic paint in it, which is really neat. And basically I need to find somewhere to hang this in my condo. There's plenty of places, but I haven't found the perfect spot yet. So I'm looking to see where I can hang this. It's a really cool thing. And she was going to try to send it to me in the fall, but I didn't have a P.O. box until...
Okay, I don't need the story, but basically he ends up hanging it in his room. DSP loved the painting so much that was made by a lady's tits that he hung it up in his room. It stayed there for a while. I don't know if I don't know where he put it afterwards. Presumably it's in his closet somewhere, but he's never whipped it out. No, he used to have it in the bedroom. Oh yeah, that's right. He used to have it in the bedroom, I think. I wonder if Leanna told him to get rid of it, or maybe it was Kat. No, Kat wouldn't have known. So maybe it was Leanna that told him to get rid of it.
28 days as opposed to 30 or 31. So you got a few less days.
Yeah, man.
And also, let's be honest about February. It certainly was not a bad month. I absolutely understood that there was not a lot of new games released. I mean, Hogwarts was really the biggest one. Hogwarts Legacy. And there was a couple others here and there. I was finishing up Dead Space, amongst other things. You know, ongoing continuous playthroughs like One Piece, right? Oh, really? King Goken, was it something stupid and offensive so I could ban the person? Because I don't want to. But if it was something stupid and offensive, I'll just get rid of them. Let me know.
I don't want to.
I mean, you're a moderator. You judge for yourself.
Yeah, King Goken, you fucking think for yourself, man.
King Goken says he ran the statement through a Google Translator.
Oh, thank God for Google Translate.
I was like, oh boy.
Lord have mercy. This dude can't do anything for himself.
Anyway. So, last month,
I had a lot of fun. I think it was in his room.
All right, but you guys had a lot of fun.
In the old condo it was, anyway. But
I have to keep saying but.
Yeah, why?
There honestly was not tons going on except for my new channel, DSP Reacts.
No way.
There was Hogwarts Legacy, great. It was hyped for like a week. Everyone was excited. The views on my playthrough were great. And then what happened was everyone was like, okay, now we know what Hogwarts Legacy is. There's no controversy around it anymore. Basically, the controversy on the internet is completely fizzled out and died. It's an insanely best-selling game. It's an incredible...
The controversy on the internet has basically died. The controversy on the internet has basically died. For that. The controversy on the internet has basically died. Remember that, folks. Remember that. It's dead, guys. It's dead. No more controversy, right?
Incredibly lengthy RPG. It's action-based, it's fun, it's chill. If you like the wizarding world, it's amazing. But for most people, yeah, there's a group that are watching me play it, but it's certainly not as many as at first. Remember when I was playing that game at first, every time we had 300, 400, 500 people on stream, and now we barely can retain like 250. Why?
Demon 5430 has blessed me with another number to add to the subscriber hall of
and after
shame.
that, everything just tapers off as everyone else has either moved on or they're playing it at their own pace or they're slowly watching it on demand. It's very rare that you would have a situation where someone would actually actively be following along a lengthy RPG like that on every stream. You know what I'm saying? So thank you to those who are, because I know we do have a couple hundred people that are showing up for Hogwarts. I appreciate that. But let's be honest, the hype has died out, right? It's a longer game. We're over 30 hours in. The playthrough's probably going to be 40 to 50 hours long. So, yeah, I hear you. Now, DSP Reacts has done really well, okay? But that's not here, right? That's a different channel. There's people enjoying the content over there.
That's not here?
Watching and supporting it. I really appreciate you going to the new channel and giving it a look. That's youtube.com/@DSPReact. Thanks for checking it out, and thank you for everything there. But here, let's be honest, okay?
Here
Hold
it
on,
comes.
my neck is very stiff today. Let's be honest. Things kind of stagnated here on DSP Gaming. I noticed that the streams still did pretty good. You know, pretty good viewership and good support, good engagement, everything good. But the on-demand videos have dwindled here. And the question is why? Because everything's a long, ongoing RPG playthrough. Seriously, like when every game is the same kind of a game, even though you might argue, well, Like a Dragon Ishin isn't necessarily the same as Hogwarts, isn't necessarily the same as Oblivion. I mean, you're right. But you do have to understand they all are kind of the same style of game. Open world, you know, going around doing random side quests, you know, a little bit of plot development here or there, not really too difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear that. What we need is variety. The good news is, starting tomorrow, we're getting big variety here on DSP Gaming because tomorrow is the premiere of Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
I don't understand why he's talking about this whole promotion of variety and shit. Because there's been a lot of variety. There's been a lot of games that have been coming out. Hell, he dropped a game because of all the variety that was coming out. And he's refusing to play Metroid fucking Prime. And he's going back to doing, what the hell is it? Modern Warfare. He's purposely not choosing variety because he just wants to play the things that he wants to play. And he doesn't want to admit that he only wants to play the things he wants to play. And when people ask him to do a thing and they actually just want him to do it, he refuses to do it. There's been a lot of games that have come out for the month of February. He just straight up hasn't touched anything. Because this dude doesn't like to play any fucking games. He still even has games on the backlog he was supposed to play. Remember when he got sent that stupid ass copy of Final Fantasy... I can't even remember the stupid remake thing. And it came in the Switch copy. And it was like, yeah, we could totally do that if we have some downtime. Well, he had downtime. He could have played it at any point. He doesn't want to, though. He'd rather play dumbass RPGs like fucking Oblivion because he was paid to do it. But now he's regretting it. He's even saying that's the cause of like the stagnation right now. It's fucking ridiculous. Everything is ridiculous over here.
The game from Team Ninja that is in the vein of Sekiro. Much like how Team Ninja made Nioh 1 and 2, and those were in the vein of Dark Souls. This game, very much supposedly from reviewers,
Crisis
is in the
Core.
veins
I
of
don't remember what it
Sekiro.
was.
We'll talk about that in a moment. But
Don't
the
worry.
good news is
It's
we're going to get
Sekiro.
refreshing.
Here's the thing about whole Sekiro shit. Remember when he said specifically, I don't want to play spin-off games. Why would I want to play a Dark Souls clone if I could play Dark Souls? Man, I can't wait for Wulong. It's like a Sekiro fucking spin-off clone. Yeah, you love how he changes his tunes so quickly. Why should I play a fucking battle royale? I've played one, I've played them all. I'm gonna play a Warzone. Man, why should I do anything? I've done it before. Let me play this thing that was like the thing I played before. He's just not consistent at all. He can't just say, I don't want to do a thing. If he was just really just upfront and honest and just said, hey, I don't want to do this thing, then I think more people would give him more respect. But this dude is he's such a piece of shit when it comes to this. Whatever.
New game in the lineup. Yes.
Yeah, Sekiro likes are okay.
This game
Souls
is going
like
to probably be very difficult.
Fuck that. That's different.
People who come to the channel to see me fail. Basically,
and there
now,
it is.
You know what
there
I'm
it
saying?
is.
The Elden Ring.
I gotta promote my fucking streams as the place that you come to see where I fail. Dude doesn't even want to play on hard mode. What are you even talking about? This dude wants to like promote how he fails, but he hates whenever anybody shows a compilation of all the times he fails. So what do you want out of this dude? What does he want out of his fans? What does he want his fans to watch? Him failing or him succeeding? Does he want this how you don't plays to exist? Does he want any of us to make fun of him when he's fucking cheesing something? I don't know.
Cheese. Ringas have returned. They can now go like this in their hands. Wait, he's not playing Elden Ring. He's playing a different game, similar. It's like Sekiro, you know what I'm saying? But that whole group should be satiated now. Those who don't care about the slow burn RPG, the chill atmosphere, they want rage, they want challenge,
RPGs.
You're gonna get that starting tomorrow.
You're gonna get it.
I'm playing all day tomorrow.
Yeah, okay? You're gonna get rage from me. Anyway.
So yeah, that's cool, right?
Dude,
obviously, it's cool.
If they wanted rage and fails and all sorts of shit, they would have like bought in for your dumbass marathon where you were gonna do Ninja Gaiden on all of these challenging fucking modes, and you were gonna have all of these I don't know what the hell he was calling it, challenges or whatever, the fucking rewards and everything. I gotta do this level without dying and et cetera, not taking any damage. Like, if they wanted to see him rage and fail, they would have wanted the marathon, right? But apparently nobody wanted the marathon, and that's why nobody gave you subs. Don't worry, everybody's satiated with different pieces of meat. It just depends on what rotten piece of meat he tosses out.
To have
the bounties. That's what we're calling it now. The fucking bounties.
Starting on Friday. At the same time, what I wanted to do was very introspectively look at February.
Right.
All right.
Time
Here's what
to
I
reflect.
Saw. Let's talk about February.
Let's talk about
One
it.
of the most exciting things that happened in February. Hogwarts. 100%
Hogwarts?
yes. Now that
Hogwarts.
hype's kind of died out, but it was very exciting to play a new release. The launch of DSP Reacts.
Whoa.
That was exciting. People like the channel now. Once a week we head over there. I react to stuff. We have a good time. And I'm trying to put out a steady stream of content over there for variety.
I was right on challenges.
It's going to be DSP versus the internet and me reacting to shows that I'm watching.
Whoa, react to shows.
Currently The Last of Us.
The thing that we couldn't do.
Next week, I'm thinking I'm going to start watching some other stuff. So that way I have some other variety react stuff on that channel too. Okay, so, that's good. Had a good launch. And I'm seeing growth, and I'm seeing good things in the future for that channel as long as I stick to it. And you guys, keep showing up and chilling with me every weekend now, because now it's going to be every Saturday when I do DSP versus the internet. Okay, what was the other exciting thing we did in February?
Wait, we changed it to Saturday now? I thought it was Friday. Okay, well, guys, if you care about DSP reacts, they are now happening every Saturday. And I once again will stick to it. I'm probably not going to cover DSP reacts. They're quite literally the lowest of the low content. So if you want somebody to cover it, don't look to me. Unless somebody else was trying to do it and they are in their deathbed and they need me to cover it, that is the only way I'm going to do it. Until then, you're shit out of luck.
The Super Bowl. Okay.
Super Bowl.
The Super Saturday Marathon event. God forbid someone say Super Bowl, because everyone's afraid they're going to get sued for saying Super Bowl, because I guess it is a trademarked term. Oh no, the NFL will come after you because you
exactly, Jake Kramer.
Bowl, even though I didn't
we weren't going to watch shows and do reviews and everything. Now we're doing it. It's so weird how we just change our tune whenever we want.
That was exciting. And if anything, I do feel that doing these marathon style exciting events are definitely worth it. They make sense. They add variety to the streaming, the content.
Oh,
people get hyped and excited.
I actually wonder.
So I definitely want to keep those going. However,
when he did DSP versus the internet, did he skip a week when he did the Saturday React, or did he do DSP versus the internet on Friday and then the Saturday React as well? I have a feeling he's putting it all on Saturday, so that way when he does the monthly React, he only does it on Saturday anyway, and it becomes a marathon, and that way he cuts out one of the instances of DSP versus the world or whatever. I have a feeling that's the reason why we're doing this. Have I tried Tower of Doom DLC for Mario and Rabbids? I have not. I got Mario and Rabbids just because it was a dingus style game. He did React on Friday and the marathon the next day. Watch what happens, because everything's moved to Saturday. He has now casually cut his content on the other channel now. He has basically cut one extra day of reacting to dumbass videos. He's stealth edited this shit. That's actually pretty wild when you think about it. He is purposely giving you less shit You were rewarded with less shit now because of his executive decision. It's pretty funny.
After the discussion that we had last month, perhaps tying those events to a member's goal does not make sense. Let's talk about members'
goals. All right, here it comes.
Ever since I became a full-time YouTuber again.
Oh, 15 years ago?
When I left Twitch and I came back to YouTube. All right, what we tried to do was try to create growth. Now, here's the thing. On Twitch, I had natural organic growth every month where people were coming and they were following me, they were watching my content.
If you think this is a downfall, you're not really thinking.
Sub bombs over there, and a few people every month would kind of retain that sub and keep it going.
This
also
is the
on Twitch,
stagnation.
you also had Twitch Prime, which allowed people to basically get a free membership every month if they were an Amazon Prime subscriber. When I was on Twitch, putting out the same style of content that I do here,
I feel like he has a little bit more
kind
gas
of stuff, I had naturally more viewers and more paid subscribers than I have on YouTube. Why? Just because. Literally just because Twitch is the biggest place to stream. My content was more easily findable over there. Discoverable, I believe, is the term. When you're looking for someone to play a game, you can actually find me on Twitch playing the game. You can't really find me on YouTube live streaming. Just being honest. It's you search, you won't even find it live. Okay? So.
Do we see him here?
Basically.
Oh.
The deal is
we don't.
Okay.
The deal is thus.
By the way, Snow Carly says he's trying to send a tip. He can't. It's blocked. That's on you because I'm looking here and some people have tipped already this morning. No problem.
I don't see him.
Like
Where is he?
Much as 2 minutes ago.
Live.
So it sounds like this is an issue on your end, Snow Carl, but this happened before, right? Maybe somebody do
DSP Gaming.
Yeah, it's not
I don't
on
see
my
him.
end.
Where's Hogwarts Man?
No problems. Okay. Yeah. So again, and you know, that's fine. You know, I'm not.
He's not anywhere. No, we lost.
Genuinely concerned. No, you have a tip that came through. There's a tip that came through 3 minutes ago.
Let's see him. I see a Russian guy over here and another Russian guy.
3 minutes ago. Maybe you tipped one. You tried to tip again, and your bank blocked it because you tried to do 2 back-to-back tips or something. Yeah.
Instantly derailed over money.
Dude, that's got to be on your end.
On your end, man, not mine. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see if more tips come through, but yeah, I mean, tips are obviously coming through. No problem.
We'll see if you give a couple more tips. We'll see if they come through.
Anyway. So all that being said, here's the thing.
Hey, I love that podcast.
Members' goals were great. Just like sub goals were great over on Twitch. On Twitch, it was easy to maintain a subscriber.
I can't wait until there's a sub goal on the other channel. That's going to be great.
Here on YouTube, it's been like pulling teeth.
It's going to be wild when he puts it on the other channel.
Because YouTube sadly doesn't offer the same kind of features. They just don't. All right? And it's sad.
They give you emotes?
It makes me scratch my head as to why YouTube doesn't.
What are the differences? What are the differences between YouTube and Twitch? Other than the fact that they're 2 different sites. That you have a Prime subscription for Twitch because it's related to Amazon, but you don't for YouTube, and you can't use your emotes on other places. That's 2. Which, I mean, I guess that's differences, but what does YouTube have going for it? You have customized pricing for all 3 of your tiers. So, I mean, if you've customized your pricing to make it a little bit more affordable compared to Twitch, I mean, people should be subscribing goals. Are you just saying that you've always had inflated views and inflated goals and inflated fucking subs forever and ever and ever? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just coming to terms with it. No, of course not. This dude is just thinking in his head, how can I scam these guys even further?
Don't want to compete. I really feel that YouTube could directly compete. With Twitch.
You know what the funny thing is? If you think about Twitch right now, they have even more shit that you get for free. You remember how they give emotes? Dude, they give follower emotes now. If you're an affiliate or if you're a partner, if you're affiliate for a while, or if you're a partner and then you get approved for it, which is pretty quick, you get follower emotes that you can use anywhere. You can use it in anybody's chat. Yo, that's pretty cool. I wish YouTube had follower emotes. Maybe if he was using better Twitch TV or 7TV, he would have access to cool, fun, and amazing emotes that anybody could use anywhere. But that would require him to do some kind of effort.
Service, if they would just simply add in similar features. They still are missing certain features. Like I said, the whole Twitch Prime thing over there, all they got to do over here is you become a YouTube Premium member, you get 1 free YouTube membership a month. How many people then would say, "Oh, so let me get this straight. Not only do I get to not have to watch any ads on YouTube,
whatever the fuck it's called,
Premium. I can watch the content on demand whenever I want without having an internet connection. I can binge watch and play playlists and minimize it still plays. Oh, by the way, I also get a free YouTube Prime membership. Like people would do it in droves. For some reason, YouTube is like eager to not compete and not do the things that are successful on Twitch. So that's one that's missing. Another one that's missing is, sorry.
Clear?
Another one that's missing is not being able to carry over emotes from channel to channel. Like, I feel that that is a big one, because over on Twitch, maybe you really like an emote from a certain streamer, but then you watch other streamers and you're like, man, it would be really neat if I subscribe to that person, I could go use it on this other person's chat. You can't do that here. It's
Let me ask a question. Anybody who's ever had a subscription to DSP's fucking Twitch channel, or anybody who's even seen any of DSP's emotes, can you name me one emote that you've ever seen in anybody else's chat that was one of DSP's own fucking emotes? Name one fucking emote that's been like actually okay and decent. Because there hasn't been a single. I think the closest emote that may be on his list might be the DSP but that's about it. DSP Panic, maybe. You know what? DSP Panic might be close, but there's just like, there's no emotes that he has ever had that he's ever uploaded that have ever been worth it. Now, what's really, really funny though, the one emote that he did try to put up, which was the DSP O-Face, he got rejected on that, but somebody else posted it up and he got really fucking mad at them. I think it was like Equilibrium or something like that. Equilibrium. I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, the dude has on his fucking Twitch the DSP O-Face, and he got really, really mad at that one playthrough he was doing. The game that I keep forgetting the name of. It's the Greek God game. I swear to God, there's so many memes just from that one playthrough that I'll never fucking ever be able to remember the name, and then somebody's gonna say it. But from that one game alone, somebody had posted up in his chat and he got so fucking butt mad over it. Yeah, Phoenix fucking Immortals Phoenix Rising. Fuck. Immortals Phoenix Rising, during the playthrough, somebody took that fucking that emote, made it into one of their own. Somebody subscribed to him and they were using it in his chat, and he was so fucking ass mad about it. That was the only time that I think I've ever seen a cross posting like an emote that was related to DSP. Now there's a whole bunch of DSP related emotes now that he's off of Twitch. I mean, now that he's no longer playing ball on Twitch. And it's actually pretty funny. A lot of them get used, like Ludwig's hot dogs that are being thrown at his face. It's pretty good.
All specific. Why? Because it's a comments system. There's no actual chat server that we're all chatting on right now. There's literally dozens of people talking in my chat.
Tyrone
None of you are on a chat server.
No, I don't
You're
think
literally
so.
just leaving comments posted on this video.
No way.
It's pretty sad and weird the way that it works here.
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube.
the support.
I don't know. But anyway, being said,
hey, I love that podcast.
it's hard to get people to become a member on YouTube. And for 2 years, I've been struggling with this. Sometimes we make great strides, and then it just kind of goes back to zero. What I would say is now, looking at how things are going and looking at history, I think we have around 350 people who really like the content here and would be willing to be an ongoing member.
He likes, when he says 350 people, he's like looking at them. He's actually physically looking at the 350 people. Just like how he physically points to them, he's like looking dead ass at them.
Who really like the content here and would be willing to be an ongoing member. That's what I think. And then I think every month, dependent on what we've been doing,
he's going back
some
to
months
Twitch.
you're going to get more.
Something has to happen to make him go
more
back to
appealing
Twitch.
things going on. And some months you're going to get
Shit,
less.
it's George
now,
the
to some
Gunwalker.
extent, I would say.
I can't remember your original name.
I do feel there have been months
I feel like I should
where
know
I was
it.
going to do a really interesting goal. Like, oh, we hit members this month. I'm going to do a special marathon. And that
Remember
marathon
him losing
kind
his
of
shit
appealed
when
to
Tevin
everyone.
had Leanna
Everyone
as
was
an
very
emote?
excited.
Yeah.
Excited, excuse me. And say, yeah, let's do
What's up,
it, right?
Arcadius? It's
So,
going, man.
I really feel that. But the other thing
We're
is, I feel
listening
like there's
to
some
the
months that maybe it doesn't work
shareholders
out
meeting.
like that. All right? I think February was one of those months where
I kinda
some
took a
people really
break
liked
from
the
work
idea,
today.
but it wasn't enough of an
They
idea
can figure
to
it out.
really get
They know how to
people
do it.
to jump out and say, let's become a member. All right? Especially if they already weren't or whatever. And let's be honest, usually we get people who would be coming here on the stream, and once a month they come and donate a lot of memberships.
They
That didn't
donate.
happen in
Hey,
February.
cool.
Why?
I thought it was
Who knows?
gifting.
It's not my place to question. If you have a generous person who comes every month and donates and they don't do it one month, that's their prerogative. I'm not going to sit here and be angry about it. Maybe they didn't like the content. Maybe they're just done and they've moved on. They don't even watch the channel anymore, right? Who knows what it could be? It's not my place, you know, to really be judging or even asking the question. All I can tell you is overall, support was good in February. It absolutely was. At a month Typically, the months of January.
I don't believe the month of February was great for donations. I think he's clouded his judgment because he ran a marathon in which he got like $600 and he had a random $250 donation that made him think that everything was great. But I think it was down overall because he had a lot of bad days, and he knows he had a lot of bad days. He had Like a Dragonetian, which had a $27 day just last week alone. And he knows it's kind of lame. And he's literally trying to make sure people don't panic. Now, is he broke? No, he's not broke. He's not destitute. The dude's doing just fine. But he's been panicking left and right, and he's trying not to send any mixed signals to people. But, I mean, this is basically mixed signals.
January and February are some of the slowest of the year because ad revenue on YouTube is way down, like abysmally down. All the companies blew their ads in the winter there, the end of the winter, Christmas season. Now what's going to happen is March, April, things do start to pick up a bit here again. So ad revenue kind of becomes a factor again, which is good. But overall, you guys supported both DSP Gaming and a whole new channel. And I couldn't be happier. Like, I'm really happy. Look, we didn't hit the members goal, but that's not the end of everything.
I'm happy.
It didn't end everything. I'm excited
happy
for a new month of content.
Double
now, here's
fist
the thing.
pump.
When something like this happens, you got to reassess. And I started taking in feedback, and you guys actually, I would like to say this.
The feedback.
You guys left me a bunch of comments, and a few people wrote me emails. And I appreciate this because I take in all of your feedback, all of your criticism, constructive and otherwise, although the constructive is what really is effective. Otherwise, I just laugh and delete. I'm going to say a bunch of things. You're a piece of shit. I don't like your content. Why'd you write me an email?
Why did that one dude write you an email about the reason why your racks may be like cannibalizing your own shit? And he sat there and he was like, wrong, this is wrong, this isn't true, wrong, wrong, and wrong. He read out an email just the other day, just so he could make fun of it, even though the dude was just giving constructive criticism. Wow, that's kind of lame. But I mean, this is DSP. He used to ridicule his fans and the friend requests and shit like that, right? Why is this any of the audience's business? That's a very intelligent and delicious looking question you got there. I don't know the answer. DSP might.
Stupid.
Sip, sip. Delicious.
You better take a sip.
Anyway. So that being said.
Hey, I love that podcast.
I've listened to your feedback, and here's what we've concluded. All right?
Here's what we've concluded. This, by the way.
People will become members and donate memberships and do member bombs if they feel like they really like what's going on. It's not necessarily always tied to a special event. It might be. It very well might be. But in this case, because I have a new YouTube channel called DSP Reacts, where I've already announced once a month we're doing a major React marathon event, that was one of the major reasons why in the last year people were actually contributing. And now that I'm giving it to you for free over there on a new channel, well, a lot of people aren't going to be becoming a member anymore. And that's okay, as long as all the content continues to get supported in other ways. The streams are doing very well. Right? I think viewership should pick up in March as I start playing a variety of different games. Okay? So
does anybody remember the same exact thing that we went through back in January when we were like, there are no new games? It was like, there's a variety of new games coming out in February. And remember when he said that in December? Well, there are no new games in December. There are a variety of games that are coming out in January. I love how we keep pushing this over and over and over. I kind of want to take like if he does this at the end of every single month, I kind of want to have like a month end assessment, just back to back to back, of how many things that, well, last month wasn't that good, but this month is going to be better. Things will pick up. Yeah, exactly. With stuff like Hogwarts, even though it didn't really pick up with stuff like Hogwarts. I mean, it got more views, but now it just dies off because there's no attention given to it anymore.
As long as we can keep it all going, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, okay, GTA series will save the stream, dude.
That means, obviously,
a house to save.
If I'm not going to be really harping and focusing on members anymore, then we probably shouldn't have member goals. What's the point if I'm really not finding a way to actively convince everyone to become a member, right? Why am I going to sit here and talk about, the members goal, the members goal, the members goal every month? What's the point, right?
Is the point.
And what I have to understand, actually, some people gave me some really good feedback. They said, here's what some people did. If things are going well for them, if they're feeling an overwhelming amount of support and positivity, they'll schedule special events and just do them for fun.
Yeah.
And then what happens is what they try to do, instead of doing a giant monthly goal, they actually have small goals, whether it's weekly or even daily.
Bruh.
So I'll give you some perspective here. Right now, we are 369 members. So here's what some people would do.
Bruh.
They would say, Well, my goal for today, in my entire day of streaming, because I have 2 streams today, I would like to hit 375 members by the end of today. And that's my daily goal.
Oh my
right?
God.
And it doesn't mean that I'm going to hit
no
it.
way.
It just means that it's something
No
nice to try to reach
way.
for. And if you do hit it,
He's
you get excited
trolling.
for it. Wow, thank you all. Let's feel
He's
positive.
trolling.
Let's feel fun about this today because we hit that daily goal. Now, it doesn't mean that necessarily we're going to be doing anything crazy for it.
Oh.
There's no giant marathon attached to that. But at least it's something fun and it's something fair. Today, with the over 400 people who are sitting here on this stream, there's at least, at a minimum, 40 some of you who aren't members. So if 6 of you become a member right now, we've hit our daily goal.
No way. What do we get?
See how easy and simple
what do we
that
get?
is? As opposed to,
What do we
so
get?
my goal is to gain 100 members in the next month, and it could go up and it could go down, and a member bomb could...
Dude, he literally caused this. If anybody's been paying attention to how DSP used to structure his goals, his monthly fucking goals, when he initially moved back over to fucking YouTube, when he was doing it early on Twitch, he used to do it in increments of 25. The reason why he jumped to increments of a fucking 100 is because motherfuckers kept giving him more and more to do stretch goals and shit. So he got in his head that, yeah, I could make more and more in larger gaps. Right, if you're still gonna put a goal, what the fuck is anybody gonna get? Bueller? What the fuck is anybody gonna get? Are they gonna get a hat? Honestly, oh my God, the way he does this shit is the most baffling of circumstances. Like he caused this problem. His solution is, let's think about daily fucking goals. Oh my God. Yeah, and he expects them to hit him easily. Here's what's going to end up happening again. You're going to get to a saturation point again, and you're still not offering anything. If he's offering even less this time, then what's the goal? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of any of this shit? He's not going to do anything fun. He wasn't going to do anything fun before. He's not going to randomly, spontaneously do a marathon unless he expects he's going to get like double the amount of money that he would normally get, which is what you normally do anyway. Oh my Lord, have mercy. And people have been begging him. It's like, DSP, you shouldn't do a monthly goal. You should just do these things and whatever, or you should make them reasonable. And now that he's kind of trying to do something reasonable, it just comes off as him just asking for more money. Because he's going to keep doing this every single day and it'll always just become the next amount. And then if it takes a big hit, then what? Bro, I can't wait for people to fall for this. I legit can't wait for people to fall for this. This is great. This is actually a study in which how gullible fucking actual morons can be.
And now we plummet, but then we could get a big bomb and then it goes back up. Oh, but it might expire again. You see, I feel like that was basically a situation where, yes, it made sense for a while, but as things evolved, it doesn't. And I'll be honest, I don't like talking about it a lot. I just don't. I would like to have it, if we're going to do this, and we don't have to do it this way. We could have nothing. We could have no goal
We
at
can
all.
have nothing. We don't have to do it like this.
Okay
We
too.
can just have nothing.
If people don't, you don't want that, we won't do it. I'll
Don't
delete
do
it
it.
right now. I really don't give a shit. All right? I'm going to let you guys decide what you want to do here.
You
on the
pick.
streams,
Man, I can't wait
I feel
for
like
what
we
the
have
chat
enough people
picks.
here this morning to make the decision. So let's talk about it. And what do you guys want?
Let's have a
Would
vote.
you like
Where's the poll?
to have a daily goal?
1 in
Where we try
chat
to
if
get
you
a few
care,
members
2
a
in
day,
chat if you don't care.
Right? Let me know.
Let me know, guys.
Now, the other thing is, if you have feedback in regards to, oh, I feel like this would make a membership more appealing or whatever, please share the feedback. But understand that if you just
How?
repeat the
How
same
are we
thing
gonna
we've
give
heard
the
ad nauseam
feedback?
that we can't do, that's just going to be ignored.
There it is.
I've
We're
already addressed
farming.
many different
We're
things that people
farming.
said, including, yes, the whole, can we do a multiplayer session, fan
Nope.
service? No.
Can't
it
do
doesn't
it.
make
Fan
sense.
service doesn't
It takes up
exist.
too much time from the stream.
We
People
hate
who aren't
fan
members.
service.
People don't really care about it. The logistics
Nobody
are not here,
cares.
and the trolls will ruin it. I already
Nobody
answered it.
cares
I don't have
except
to
the
answer it
people who
400
ask
times,
for it.
see?
You
But
don't
if there's any
care.
other
You don't
things
matter. You're not people.
that people have to suggest that you'd like to see for Part to become a member, let me know. And as you know, becoming a member is great. It's an ongoing way to support this channel.
What do you
It's
get?
kind of a no thought.
What's the benefit?
I don't have to think about I'm going to contribute in a certain time or
What's
certain
the
stream. There's a
benefit?
pop-up. It's just
Tell us
it's
the
an ongoing
benefit.
thing that you can actually set up to automatically renew, and it helps
Tell
the
us the
channel
benefit,
in the
Phil.
long run. All right.
I want to know.
Thanks for that to
What do we
anyone who
get?
does that. All right. But I really
What?
feel like the days of members being a big concern, like freaking out about it, I don't think it makes sense.
Who
Why
freaked
are we
out
gonna freak
about
out?
it? Who
about
freaked
the members'
out
goals
about
and
it?
talk about it. And then the other thing is, as you know, my detractors then make it, oh, you
There it
see,
is.
today was just a big failure for
Here
folks
it
keeping his members'
is.
goal. Well, it wasn't at all.
It's all about
Nothing
the detractors.
was ruined. Nothing ended.
I don't
Was-
think
you know
about
what I
my
mean? Again, like
detractors,
Chicken Little when
man.
The sky is falling. No, nothing went horribly.
Actually, Chicken
It's
Little
not a big
segment.
deal. In fact, there's been many months in the past, even on Twitch when I was a bigger streamer, that we didn't hit our goals. And that's fine. You're not going to do it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is that I am saying?
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Usagi Jojo just made a good point. Okay, listen to this. Since you're a variety streamer, you get a variety of people who have extremely different tastes. I love the idea of a retro gaming marathon, but I don't know how many other members do. Exactly right. Right?
Right?
And that's the thing. Everything that appeals to me will not appeal to you, and vice versa. You might have things that you like that I don't care about. And that's okay. We have
Like
to find that middle ground
multiplayer.
of stuff that we enjoy. And every once in a while, I'll bend a little, you'll bend a little. You know what I
No,
mean?
dude.
So that's all good.
He doesn't bend at all, though. We want multiplayer. I don't want to do that. It could be taken over by the trolls. We don't want to have the trolls winning. No troll wins. No troll W's. Well, what are you going to bend on then? What is the actual, like, what is the give and take that we got going on? DSP is just taking and he's not giving anything. The whole idea with the the marathon of retro games, that was his idea. It was his idea recycled from a thing that failed 2 years ago on Twitch. And the only reason why he thought it was popular is because people were betting. But if you actually look at the content today, if you literally told him, Phil, I want you to watch your fucking do a retrospective on your retro gameplay of Super Mario Brothers. You would sit there and it would be like actual 2 minutes of nothing happening after he died. Because he's sitting there, he's setting up a new fucking bet and everything. It's lame content. It's just actually lame content. He knows it's lame content. Everybody knew it was lame content and nobody wanted to buy in. Half of his goals are like this. It's lame fucking content, and the only reason why he hits it is because he strong arms people and guilt trips them into fucking giving him money. And then the moment he doesn't get any money, now he's panicking. He's like, well, what can we do? Well, we need another way. You guys need to give me ideas. I can't come up with anything. I don't know how to come up with anything. You guys need to do it. Wow. But when they give him ideas, he's like, no, I don't want to do it. It's not good, and it's not good for the business, and the trolls are going to ruin it. Well, the trolls already ruined this, right? They ruined it because he didn't hit it, and if he did hit it, the trolls still would have ruined it somehow. The trolls ruin everything.
And I think what we should do is we should talk about this over the course of the month.
All right, we'll
but
talk.
Here it is, March
We'll
2nd.
talk.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't want to have a
I'm to be
members goal.
honest.
You want to know why? Because I already have big things going that I want to talk to you about, and I don't want to have it be tied to a goal. Let me give you the examples.
All right, here's an example.
This month, around the third-ish weekend of the month, maybe the last weekend, we're going to be doing a big React event over on DSP React.
Whoa,
now,
React.
I'm ready to at
Why
least announce
T-pose?
one YouTube channel where I've gotten a new YouTube channel where I've gotten permission to react to their stuff, and it's not the kind of stuff that you're thinking, because previously I've reacted to documentaries from guys like Frederick Knudsen and June the King. And by the way, I like them both as documentarians. I think that reacting to their content is very fun, and I think that they have a big variety of stuff that I could still react to, and it would do very well, just like that Pro Jared documentary that I just did. And by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, yes, the entirety of the Pro Jared documentary is now live over on DSP Reacts. If you were waiting for the whole thing, start to finish, to be live, it's now live in its entirety, and you can watch it all in one playlist.
Great. I don't want to.
Now,
he hasn't talked about the podcast yet.
what should we do for the big React event this month? All right? Should we do another style video from Frederick Knudsen or June the King? I'm okay with
I
that.
love the
If you guys have
styles.
suggestions, if you want to check out their channels and say, hey, I would really love to see you do this or
Send me
that
the
one,
link
send it
if,
my way. But
if
there's
he
another
posted it.
YouTube channel you guys actually
We'll read it out
suggested
loud.
to me, okay? And I didn't know anything about it, and I looked, I looked into it actually.
Man,
and
these
I reached
burps are
out,
killer.
And
I wonder
I
what he
obtained
ate.
permission. So the channel that I'm talking about, I don't know if any of you have really heard of this channel yet. It's called, I'll actually find their YouTube address here.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this channel or not. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't.
Okay.
Doesn't even
It
know
is
what
called,
it is.
ready for this?
Ready?
No Clip Video.
What?
They are a
Really?
fan-funded documentary channel.
Really? No
And what
clip.
they do is they actually have in-depth documentaries, a lot about games and things like that. Okay? And those are more these aren't drama. These are factual documentaries. Where if you guys wanted to go over to their channel, give it a look.
Wow.
Say, oh, that's interesting. That's something that I would like to see have Phil, watch and learn and comment on.
Wow.
That's definitely,
Man,
viable. I got permission.
We are just
Any
wilding
other
out.
Go for it. Cool. All right, now maybe you don't care about that. Maybe you think that that's not, it's too boring. I don't know. That's up to you. Please give it a look. No clip.
Yeah,
right?
man, give it a look. Okay. DSP said for me to give it a look. All right, I'm gonna go to no clip. We're gonna go to no clip. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
No, I need to go back. I don't know how far it was.
Event this month, no matter what, near the end of the month. What's the next big thing happening with the gifted memberships? Usually I do some kind of a marathon of some sort. Big thing happening. Approval of members goal. Okay. Have to be a fact.
Where was it?
Right. And see, is there anything on there you would enjoy? Share.
I think it's right here.
Learn and comment on. That's definitely cool.
I fucked up.
All right, now maybe you don't care about that. Maybe you think that that's not, it's too boring. I don't know. That's up to you.
Okay, it's right here. It's right here. All right, we have what we need. All right, let's go to no clip. No clip. No clip. No clip. No clip. Hey, it's no clip. All right, what do we got in here? We got unboxing the custom Vampire Survivors puppet. Yo, let's fucking go. We got this thing.
The puppet has cleared custom.
Oh no, the puppet has cleared it.
Hey buddy.
Oh man, oh, this is pretty cool. Can't wait for this. All right, what else we got? We got Doom. We got the Doom 4. Cancel the Doom 2016. We can watch this. Man. Oh man, this is pretty sweet. Look at that dev gameplay. Whoa, pretty sick. Can't wait. Fuck me. This is the content that we're supposed to care about? I mean, if somebody's gonna watch this, they're gonna watch it because they want to watch like a thing about a game. But I don't see anything on here that's gonna be like, yeah, I really care to look at it. I just don't care. It's not that serious. I'm not even subbing to him. I'm not even gonna pretend to sub to him.
Please give it a look. No clip.
I looked at him.
Right?
I hate him. I don't want it. It's lame.
See, is there anything on there you would enjoy? Share if you think there is. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta spend
and we'll go
for
from
this.
there. Fair
Come
enough.
here. Spend your money on me.
There you go. Right.
And what happened?
Oh, okay. So.
Oh, he was just banning somebody.
Here we go. Zebra says their Final Fantasy 14 story is great. Yeah. So. Basically.
Okay.
Basically.
Basically what? Basically what, idiot? You're not saying anything.
Basically, we're in a situation where I don't want to just keep doing the same drama stuff, but we could.
Fuck
I'm okay
me.
with that. I'm totally
His
okay
brain
with
like
that.
just shut down.
If you would like to do more of those kinds of documentaries, I'm totally 1,000,000% okay with that. All right, so let me know, and we'll go from there. Fair enough? Okay. So.
Exactly. Phil is not going to be a good filter for those.
Something else too. It doesn't have to be a factual documentary. It doesn't have to be a drama documentary. But I want to figure this out. Basically, I want to talk about this the next week, and I want to try to hammer it down. Let's say by the time that I come back next week from my break, what I would like to do is have an established idea.
Okay, so you got a week to think, idiots.
Would like to do. Because basically,
1 week.
I'm in a situation
You're on a timer.
Here where I want to have a voting for a couple of weeks. But the way it is working right now is people are members over on DSP Reacts, and they're the people who will vote to determine the long-form React style content that I do.
Okay.
So,
but
Carl, please
you
stop
guys
trying to
here
seriously stop trying to derail the stream at this
get
point.
to dictate it or
I mean
something.
Like, you got to stop. Because what you're saying is nonsense because 6 minutes later someone else tipped, so... Seriously, you have to stop with the nonsense, okay? Okay. Anyway.
That being said.
Now, see, I'm getting distracted. This is what I mean. I don't want to lose my train of thought. And he's trying to distract me, and it's pissing me off.
Can we think?
Anyway, so, Yeah, I want to have a poll.
Please, you're like me
starting
right now.
Next week, where people can start voting who are members on DSP Reacts. But we have to get to that point. We have to determine what it should be, you see. So we have to talk about it over the week, and I'd be very happy to speak with all of you over the course of this week about it. So please, let us please talk about this.
Let us please,
and,
tomato.
and go from there.
Mayo.
Fair enough.
Bacon.
I think that makes sense to
right.
have that open conversation about what kind of content you want to see me do long form reacting to, and going from there. Okay.
Okay. Sounds great.
Cool.
Cool. Anyway. Stop looking at your emails anyway.
All right. So here we go. Changes in effect. We got a new background going on. We got the removal of members goals. We're not going to harp on it. We're not going to freak out about the members goals. We're just going to leave them as is. You know, maybe if you guys think that we could have daily goals and you think that's kind of worth something, we can work on that.
It's
right?
not
I'd be
worth
okay with
it.
that. If you want to have a daily goal,
It's
let's
actually
try to
not
hit
worth
5 new members a day or whatever it is. For example, what did I say?
What did you say?
I said let's try to hit 375, and guess what? Gamer Guy just gifted 5 memberships.
Whoa! What does that mean?
Just this moment. Okay. So
I mean, we hit the goal. What do we get special? What's special? What do we receive? Do we get a hat? Do we get a gloves? Do we get the gloves?
Wiley Coyote,
Yo,
Zen Shuriken,
we need the
Sup
cream
Silver,
gloves.
HWT, and Al Wright.
Let's get the cream gloves. Yo,
Just
let's fucking
received
go.
5 gifted membership, or they each got a gifted membership. Excuse me. The channel, the community received 5 gifted memberships. So thank you so very much for that. That gets us to 374. So you see, maybe it makes more sense.
Yeah, maybe this
to
makes more
celebrate
sense.
the little victories and the little growth, rather than harping on giant growth and trying to tie it to like a goal or a reward. Maybe that makes a lot of sense, right? I think
it's not
so.
an extra bubble
At least for
glove.
this
That's
month.
kinda
Now, you
lame.
guys, again, give me your feedback. I'm all ears. If you have other
No, he's
suggestions,
not.
here's the thing.
You
I got
reward this, he's
distracted.
gonna
Still
keep
called
doing
distracting
this.
me, all right?
He's not
So
gonna
here's
learn
the
a thing.
There's going to be a big React event this month, no matter what, near the end of the month. What's the next big thing happening here on DSP Gaming? Well, obviously, we're going to have new game playthroughs and things this month. We got Wolong Fallen Dynasty starting tomorrow. We got Resident Evil 4 later on in the month. But what is the next big event happening here? Well, get this. My birthday.
Oh, no.
That's right. My
birthday.
birthday.
Da-da-da.
Oh.
And it cuts out.
Stupid. So my birthday is coming up in early April. Okay, early April.
Oh, we love the birthday.
And
can't wait to hear
every year
what
for my
kind of
birthday, I do
shitty ass
something a little different.
fucking cake we eat.
Usually I do some kind of a marathon of some sort. Sometimes it's gaming, sometimes it's not. It all depends. A couple years ago, I actually did the marathon that was the Retro Games Marathon,
Hint,
which is
hint.
what gave me the idea for the Retro Games Marathon
Hint,
last month that
hint.
we didn't get. Okay.
Hint.
So here's the deal. All right.
What's the
what
deal?
I'm thinking is, and by the way, thank you to I guess Gamer Guy gave another membership to the channel.
Where were you last
another
time?
one, which is amazing. Thank you, Gamer Guy, for that. I really appreciate that.
Because he realized you didn't actually
So
hit
weird
the
because it's not showing
goal.
up in my queue. It's definitely showing up on my YouTube. It's not showing up in my queue here. My queue's been screwed up. Sometimes things show up, sometimes
God,
they
we're
don't.
not even
Like,
paying
it shows that Orange
attention.
tweeted up their membership. It shows Frozen Heart Super Chat, but it doesn't show the gifted memberships for some reason. I don't know. It might be just
Lord.
delayed. I'm taking a look, and yeah, it's checked. It should be showing it, and it's not. I don't
No,
know.
Curb is dead.
I don't know. Anyway, so actually we should be at 375 now,
That,
which essentially means kind of our daily, our early daily goal was already hit. Amazing, right? Thank you for that, Gamer Guy. I didn't see who got that gifted one though. Congratulations, whoever did.
yeah, congratulations,
All right?
whoever
But
got
anyway,
that gift.
my birthday's coming up. My
Okay.
birthday is
What
the
does
first
that
week
mean?
of April.
Tell us,
All right.
regale
and
us when you were born.
We've been discussing
41 years ago, I slipped out of my mother's pussy.
various different events and things, correct? Now, what should we do for my birthday this year? I
42
don't know.
years ago, my
birthday's
parents
actually,
just
a
weren't thinking
Thursday.
about,
Oh, there
you
it
know,
is. Now it's showing up
protection.
saying that he gifted the membership. See, it's
They
delayed.
didn't consider
You
a
got it.
condom. And that's how I came about.
Aussie
Pretty cool,
Adam.
huh?
Congratulations to Aussie Adam, who got that gifted membership. Good for you. Okay. So
Okay.
that being said, all that being
Hey,
said,
I love that podcast.
all right.
All right. Anyway.
Basically, I'd
Okay,
like to do
let's
something
take a
special
look
for
at
my-
this update to DSP's, the fucking Craig situation type deal. I want to hear this.
Received an email from Darkside Phil, and tomorrow I will read that email on Side Scrollers. So you guys got to tune in for that. There was a lot of talk about DSP after we announced things. I will be reading the email on the show tomorrow. He says it's okay to read it, which is great. I will read our correspondence. So I need you guys to come back and watch it tomorrow. So should be the correspondence has continued.
Don't expect a whole lot from this, guys. With a statement like that means there's not a whole lot going on. DSP basically fluffed it and he made it like, I don't really need to do it anymore. I'm busy.
Well, I don't know yet. We can talk about it over the next few weeks. We can determine exactly what it is. Do you want to see gameplay? Do you want to see
baited.
Something different and special, right? It's up to you. I would like to do anything, anything different or interesting for the birthday. But let's talk about it. Bailed. Let's try to figure it out.
It's just not happening.
All right. And once we hammer that down and we figure it out, we'll start planning for it. Right? We'll start doing some special stuff. And go from there. Now, will that be tied to any goal? No. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it for fun. I'm going to do a birthday event.
You know what's really funny? He was going to do a birthday event anyway. So it doesn't even really fucking matter. I don't even know why he's like, guys, we don't even have to put a goal. I'm going to do my birthday event. Bro, you were still going to do your birthday event regardless. You're just trying to make the money on the side anyway. He's still going to do an 8-hour thing. He'll eat, dude. He's going to do a stupid ass marathon. He's going to eat some fucking pizza and he's going to have a wrestle event. I already feel it out. That's going to be the entirety of the event. So hopefully you're ready for stupid ass balloons, maybe some like little tinsel and shit, a dry ass crusty cake, maybe some pizza situation type deal, or maybe some Chinese food or something. I don't fucking know. And then end it all with some wrestle as he has the meat sweats after whatever the fuck he ate. I cannot wait. Yeah, the quadrant of pizza, the good old days.
We have to hit a certain amount of members. We have to get a certain amount of support. I'd like to just do it. I think it makes more sense to just do it and have fun with it and not tie to anything. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, if you guys have money suggestions and things you'd like to do, let me know. I'm all ears.
Not
all
money.
Right? But yeah, that's the situation. Okay?
Yeah, bring your finest paper
all
plates.
Right. So, new setup.
Only the finest of China.
Monthly members goal. Maybe we'll have daily members goals. We'll see.
It could be. You never know,
David. A lot
David.
more reasonable, manageable to hit.
I feel the peanut butter poke cake will come back.
No big ongoing goal for the month. And instead, we're going to do a big react event at the end of the month, which we have to kind of figure out what you want to do, what options there should be by the end of this week. So there could be a poll next week. And then let's talk over the course of this month about also a special birthday event. That'll probably be like a marathon day, and we got to talk about that, what we want to do during that day. Let's start talking about that, okay? Fair enough? Okay. I have indigestion for some reason this morning. Yeah, I really do. Like, it's bothering me.
He's like a baby this morning.
I don't know. I had a blueberry bagel and a black coffee, like I usually do. So I didn't have anything out of the ordinary. My stomach's bothering me. Anyway, okay. So all that's going on. All right? That's exciting. Now, this month, all right, I'm going to have to start taking a little bit of time away from streaming every once in a while. I'm going to explain why in a moment. I think what we should do, before we get to news and shout-outs, I think that we should
excuse.
Go to the schedule. Shall
we
go to the schedule? Let's do that. Let's talk
offs.
about the schedule for this month so you guys know what's going this week, so you know what's going on. So today, we're at the Level 1 podcast, and following this podcast, we've got more Hogwarts Legacy chill gaming fun. From what I'm to understand, I am very close to getting to the next major story leg, which I guess would be the next trial in the game, and that pushes you into the next level of the story, where things kind of pick up and get even more interesting. Last couple streams, yes, there was a lot of side content, gathering around the demiguise statues, trying to get level 3 lockpicking and stuff like that. But I think today, we may actually
new content
be
finish the game,
finishing up that segment of the game and getting to the next part of the story. I hope that's the case. That would be nice. Okay, we'll see. So that's Hogwarts. That's the first stream today.
Pick up Hogwarts.
And then today's
I'm not restreaming it, by the way.
6:45 p.m. Pacific time.
Restream is all I'm doing. And Hogwarts, you're on your own.
Like
Somebody's going to have to do it.
Fun gameplay of a game that plays very much like the old Yakuza games, but is set in the end of feudal Japan. Interesting story developments are going on right now. So I'm looking forward to chilling with you guys.
Can't do
a
it
late
today.
night session of that tonight.
It's just too stupid. It literally is too stupid. I would rather take a nap.
Let's put it that way.
Dude,
I think that
I would rather take a nap because it is more productive than to watch him play Hogwarts again, because nothing happened the last time he played Hogwarts. Literally nothing. I thought there was more to the gameplay. Somehow or another, I tuned in for 3 hours and legit could not remember anything. He picked houses for like an hour and a half. He rode a griffin, and I think he cried over an elf. Fucking house elf that died. I don't fucking care. None of that shit mattered. Literally, those are the 3 highlights of the entire 3 hours that I remembered. There was a griffin. He died at he laughed at no, he didn't laugh. I laughed at him crying over a house elf, and he'd spent an hour and like some change busting into people's houses and stealing shit from them. Wow. Man, what great gameplay. Can't wait.
As a late night show.
Making this last as long as possible. This is like the best content right now. This is the
relaxing and
actual
interactive and fun,
content.
rather than a game that's supposed to be for the mainstream viewership. Like right now we have over 400 viewers. I don't think that
only
if
it's
like
ready.
Nation, we'll probably
I did
have
not get
107.
confirmation it's ready.
If I play like a Dragon
I
Nation
will
at
show
night,
Frog
we'll probably have more viewers. Seriously, I believe that. So anyway,
that
that's
being
tonight.
said,
Now tomorrow is the premiere of Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
Oh my
Brand new
god! I don't care. Just get past this.
You know, those will be uploaded slowly over the course of the week over on that.
I don't care. I don't care. The schedule segment is just boring me infinitely.
WWE, it's a great game.
Oh,
sadly,
this is why he can't play WWE. No, nobody cares. I don't want to hear the reason again.
I don't foresee myself being like Dragon Nation anytime soon. So maybe Hogwarts. You know, maybe another week
so
or two we beat.
He's not going to do a lot of Dragon Nation. He's just going to do a lot of Hogwarts.
Right. Then you really okay. So there you have it. That's what I'm looking at for this month. It's basically Wolong Fallen Dynasty tomorrow and balancing that with everything for a couple weeks. Metroid Prime when we
Dude, wait a minute. I could look if you want, just so that way you know that you didn't miss anything. This is the short version, the version of the fucking schedule we've all wanted.
Wolong Fallen Dynasty tomorrow and balancing that with everything for a couple weeks. Metroid Prime when we get to it, and then later on this month, Resident Evil 4 Remake.
There it is. There it is. If you've ever wanted like the shortest, too lazy, didn't want to exist, that is the shortest way he could have just summed up his entire fucking schedule. I'm doing this, and then this is going to be balancing all of this. There you go. Wow. No, Metroid is not locked in. No, it is not. Dongus, it is not locked in. You can sit there with your stupid ass, but it's not locked in. I guarantee you it's getting felted. 1 trillion% it is getting felted.
Okay?
Mark my words.
I know people are talking about Sons of the Forest. To my knowledge, isn't Sons of the Forest just a PC game? In which case I can't play it anyway. I mean, that's what I thought it was. It was just a PC game, correct? So, I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. That is the deal.
3 gift subs? Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Right
3 gift subs. I'm betting you 3 gifted subs. If he plays it,
you
tell me who I gifted those subs to.
Because, you know,
we'll pick them out. Pick them out in the lineup.
Just planning for events? Yeah, we're just going to do it. We're gonna move forward positively here and try to change things up for the better based on your suggestions. Fair enough? I hope that sounds good. Okay. All right. So. Oh, of course. Ellipsian says, yeah, Sons of the Forest is the current mainstream streamer game. Exactly. The new memeable game, the game that every major streamer's playing.
I'm willing to do this bet, too.
Ride the hype train while
I'm willing to do this bet. Expand on.
Right? Let's be honest here. That's exactly what happens. Exactly. But anyway, if they ever port it or whatever to a console, maybe I would consider it. Maybe. We'll see. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Day off segment? Day off?
Moving on. It's news time. Well, first of all, you know, it is the Phil's Day Off segment. If you guys really want me to do a Phil's Day Off segment, I'll be honest with you guys. It's not much this week. Here, let's just do it. Ready? Hey, everyone. It's time for Phil's Day Off. Dying. Anyway, so here's the deal with Phil's Day Off yesterday. I wasn't here streaming.
No shit.
I was basically running around doing errands, and then I was relaxing with my wife. It wasn't a very eventful day at all. Quite frankly, it was kind of a laid-back day. My wife had been working all week, several days in a row. She was beat. So instead of having a day out where we went out and about and ran around and did things together, instead she stayed home and relaxed, and I was doing some errands, like, again,
not gonna bring this
grocery
up.
shopping.
Is he not going to bring this up?
More. This indigestion is killing me. I'm feeling it again. It's actually making me feel like kind of sick to my stomach. It's stupid. I really think I got to take antacid or something.
Why didn't you do that earlier?
It settles. Anyway. Yeah. So basically, not a very eventful day. I went grocery shopping. I went to the pet store. You know, various different things like that, running around, and got home, and my wife was playing a little bit of Hogwarts. And I was trying to help her with some of those Merlin trials, which are so, like, one of them, she couldn't even find the platform, and we were looking for it together for like 10 minutes, and we couldn't find it. I don't know how to do this stupid thing. I don't see it. The problem is with the Merlin trials, there's so many of them in the game. They don't have specific names. So good
Got a
luck trying
chat
to look
coming
it
in
up
nicely,
online
too.
to find out
You
how to do what
wish.
you can't figure out.
Don't
You
get
just
my
can't
hopes
even
up.
Find them, you know. But anyway.
Anyway,
so there was that, and I was just trying to think.
Come on, what about your
anything
tweets?
else. No, like really, honestly, nothing in particular. We cleaned the house a little bit, which was kind of like dust coming up and everything. We're like, ooh, clean it kind of for the end of winter because we know spring's coming up. So we kind of did some early spring cleaning, you know, sweeping and everything in the house, and yuck, disgusting.
Cleaning, I agree.
Food again.
Yuck.
We love this Hawaiian barbecue now, man.
Whoa,
we love it so much.
expensive
So I got all
Hawaiian
chicken,
food.
And she ended up getting a combo plate that was like half chicken, half barbecue beef. You know, it's nothing too special to really talk about.
Man, he drummed up this day off.
Not to say that it was bad. It was a good day to relax and just kind of, you know, not have to be streaming. But at the same time, it wasn't like there's anything notable to really talk about that was, oh my God, we did this crazy thing or anything like that. You know, nothing crazy happened when I was out.
I'm so surprised he didn't even attempt to talk about his attempt at making a viral tweet under Elon Musk's tweet. Twice as many people died in Japan last year as were born. Population freefall. Rest of the world is trending to follow. DSP's response: this is definitely a thing outside of the USA for many reasons, a lot of which are deep rooted in where their cultures have evolved into in the last 50 years, period. But in the USA, this couldn't be further from the truth. He has no clue. This dude actually has no clue. He tried to do a weird ratio thing, and then apparently some other check marks came in and was like, bro, U.S. population is also headed for collapse. It's not for immigration. Our fertility rate has plunged over the last 2 decades. Dude ends up responding to this. Please correct me if I'm wrong here. The chart is births per woman or woman. If the overall population grows, you want less births per woman or per woman, or else it creates overpopulation. Hence, more people equals less births, or we all die out. Or anyway, or am I misunderstanding the data? As he tried to correct him and show him the data, and he doesn't understand how to fucking figure out the data. So DSP, the intelligent idiot, just going about actually spouting out just really ridiculous shit. Oh yeah, you probably didn't even notice. Some of you probably did. DSP has a new profile. Hopefully you love his new Twitter profile picture. DSP is in love. No, he's feeling lucky. I'm sorry. He used to be feeling in love, but now he's feeling lucky. We have Faith and Begora. We have Irish Phil. Ah, yes, Irish Phil, looking like a complete fucking clown as per usual. I don't know how to feel about any of this. This is just my sleep paralysis demon. So if Cat doesn't birth a piglet, we're all gonna die. Yeah, basically that. If you don't count the immigration that's been going on, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but if you don't count the immigration that's been going on, yeah, most of Western society has been on a decline, as due to a number of factors. I mean, there's just less incentive to have larger families, number one. But as things get better, first world countries, and especially the West, they're gonna have less incentive to have larger families. That's just what it is. It's a burden on them, especially if everybody in the household's working and shit. But DSP doesn't understand that, and he made a weird take, and he tried to get a whole bunch of likes, and it didn't go anywhere. What a day off, guys! What a day off!
You know, I can even remember.
Women taking jobs is also not helping as well. It's like,
so there you go.
Women are entering and having careers and stuff.
That was very exciting.
Whoa! What a segment!
Wow. It's not going to be good every week. This week there's like nothing. I have absolutely no.
Is it going to show a picture?
Old man yells at cloud stories for this week. Oh, something I was pissed off about.
As he sits there and jacks off the air.
Nothing. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You didn't miss anything. Okay. All right. We have a few news stories.
No, Derek doesn't need to help.
Open up to shout outs and Q&A.
Story. Let's hear it.
Let's go ahead. So first of all, by the way, Snow Carl, I know you're a liar now, and I'm pretty upset with you. So I expect that you're going to apologize for the lie that you just put in my chat. Really.
Nobody cares.
Because now it's already
nobody
false,
cares,
and,
Phil. You're just gonna
really
pretend to ban him again, and he'll be back again. Nobody cares.
Because you literally actively just tried to do it, and I'm pretty upset about it, quite frankly.
Fry us a river, please. Is he actually waiting for an apology? Oh, this is not. I didn't sign up for this.
Hold on.
Literally wasting everybody's time. Holy shit. We got nothing better to do. We're wasting our valuable life force right now.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah, what were you gonna say, idiot?
See, now I'm distracted. News.
And
news. All right. So let's talk.
Oh,
all right.
Oh my
First
God.
news story. Among Us 2. Wait.
Among Us 2.
Wolf Among Us 2.
What?
Boy, I read that one wrong. That could mean something completely different. The Wolf Among Us 2. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a decade later, after the release of the original Wolf Among Us game, the Telltale Games episodic story-based mystery game. Okay? It's getting a sequel. It's been in development for years, right?
Fuck
we
you.
Know
it's gone. Nobody cares.
The old Telltale disbanded, but then they basically got bought
Don't
out,
tell us the
reformed.
story
So the Wolf
again.
Among Us
I hate
Part
you.
2
I hate these stories.
has been delayed till next year. I'm just kind of like, I mean, is it sad? No. Because it didn't have a date. Like, there was no release date for it anyway. They were claiming they were hoping to release it this year. But we had pretty much no information.
They didn't have a date.
So why are we going to freak out about it? Like, we didn't know when it was coming out. We didn't have, like, a target or anything. Personally, The Wolf Among Us was one of my favorite Telltale games of all time back then. I would probably say top 3 would be Walking Dead.
Oh.
Probably Wolf Among Us.
Oh.
And then maybe after that shit. Like, that's actually tough because they put out so many other games. You know, the original Tales from the Borderlands was quite good. The actual original Back to the Future game I really liked, even though it had a lot of technical issues. It was basically a follow-up plot to the original Back to the Future trilogy, which I really liked. Like, you would just have to... You just have to kind of argue about it or whatever, you know. But for me, Wolf Among Us is up there. Okay, up. That's true. Hobo X, what about Batman? I think Batman was good too. The first one, not the second. The second season wasn't that good. The first season of Batman was pretty good. But anyway. So yeah, this game is being developed, and you know, for whatever reason, it's delayed. I don't really care. I'm happy that they're making it. Whenever it comes out, whenever it's ready, it's ready. I'm not gonna freak out about it.
Bayonetta 3.
You know, put as much time into it as you need.
Bayonetta 3.
Good. Our second news story is that Wolong Fallen Dynasty seems to be getting decent reviews. The early reviews released just this morning.
We don't
like
care.
A few moments.
We don't care, Phil.
Before I started, you know, doing my morning routine to get ready for this stream, some of the early reviews started releasing. In particular, IGN.
Who actually cares about the Telltale
A lot
games?
of other places are giving.
Like, I can concede that particular game was really, really good for the Telltale series. I can concede that. The thing is, most people, it's not a new type of genre with the whole walking sim shit. It's just not. And people have seen consistently that all of their stories just turn out to be the same way, where none of your choices truly mattered in the end. So there was no point in making them. Like, I don't know. I guess you can get hyped because maybe the first game was just that good, but I don't think anybody in this audience are really like gung-ho and like, yeah, man, I can't wait for Wolf Among Us 2. It's not going to be that great. His morning routine of jerking off 2 dicks.
Like a 7, 8, basically
It's
saying,
like
here's the
3 times
I'll
now.
summarize. Here's what IGN said about it.
The first Walking Dead was good. It was
Wolong
passable.
Fallen Dynasty. Its combat plays very differently from Team Ninja's own Neo games. It's more in the mold of Sekiro than Dark Souls, yet it manages to excel, but then falter in just about all the same areas. Okay? So, if you thought that Neo was Dark Souls in Japan, then basically Wolong Fallen Dynasty is Sekiro in China. That's the best way to say it.
What does that mean
There
for
you
me,
go.
Phil?
And great. Good. Hopefully it's good. You know, it's a Game Pass game. I'm playing it tomorrow all day long. It's my 5 hours of
it's
gameplay.
Game
We'll see if I
Pass.
like
That
it.
explains a lot.
I really hope it's good, and I want to keep playing it. We'll find out. Okay? I hope it's not like a bad knockoff that is subpar. I hope that it's actually better. I mean, how many years removed are we from Sekiro? What, like 4? 5? I don't even know. When was Sekiro? 2019? So it'll be 4 years? So you would hope that they actually, if it is based on Sekiro, that they would have even improved that formula even further. I would hope.
Even
Okay?
from the same developers of Sekiro? Because if it's not, why are we hoping for this?
One other news story. This one I find pretty funny. the White House.
Oh my God.
President Biden and all the people that work for him, their agenda, or one of their major agendas right
Politics,
now,
let's fucking
get this, is getting TikTok banned from the United States.
Oh no.
Stating that they feel is a potential national security risk. They've already banned TikTok from being able to be installed on any government-issued device. If you work for the government and they gave you a phone or a laptop, you are no longer able to install TikTok on it.
Yeah.
All right.
That dude. Okay, chat. Just minus the China influence for a second. Just minus the China influence. If you're working for the government, why on God's green fucking earth are you on TikTok? On a government issued anything? Why? Just minus the China aspect. Minus the fact that they have control over it. Why? There you go. Just do that for fucking Twitter as well while you're at it. And YouTube.
It was funny because a lot of people, why am I bringing this up? Because it's definitely a social media platform that people talk about all the time. We talk about YouTube Shorts here on YouTube, trying to directly compete, with TikTok all the time.
They're new.
So it's definitely something
why we're talking about it.
Personally, I've never been on TikTok or used it. All right, I see every once in a while someone capture something from TikTok, post it somewhere else. That's how I see it. I've never actually been to the site before. And quite frankly, yes, it is owned by China. China? It is a Chinese company. Yes, there's many suspicions that China is using this app to track metadata on Americans and use it not only to create
hold on. Let me hear that again.
It is a Chinese company. Yes, there's many suspicions that China is using this app to track metadata on Americans.
There's not suspicions. Those are basically confirmed. They showed the shit that they were collecting. Wait, how is this a suspicion? They broke it down what was sent over. It's fact. Okay, sure. Whatever.
Americans. Whatever. And use it not only to create demographics on the country, but there's also even some suspect things that
he doesn't even know.
They might even be using your phone and tracking other data on your phone you're not even aware of that they shouldn't have.
I'll tell you one of the pieces of data that they're going to take. It's going to be building a facial profile. So that way they can track you and they know where you are and then who you are. That's one of the big key things they're going to show. Because if you're doing a TikTok and it shows yourself, then you're going to be full-blown showing your face. Why are we even talking about this if we literally do zero research? I don't even know a shit ton about the subject, but I know the leading things that they're using it for, considering in their country they have a whole lot of facial recognition on their cameras. That's how they can spot out whenever somebody's doing a thing with for fucking dissidents and shit and crimes. And it tracks your browsing history too. There's a lot of shit that it fucking sends over. It's creating demographics, bruh. If it was just creating demographics, I think that's the least of our problems.
That there might be some illegal or suspicious activities there. But what's funny about it is, this one is been
social
singled
credit
out.
soon.
Let's be honest. What about Facebook? What about Instagram? I'm sure those apps as well, right? Probably do similar things. I mean, Facebook, we had a whole situation where Facebook was actively creating profiles of people to figure out how to advertise. But it was what are you actively looking at on Facebook? And in some cases, I think they were tracking other activities too. I could be wrong.
Jimmy B, welcome
but I think it was a few years ago. That was a big thing. They found out that Facebook was doing all that stuff.
Downhill from here.
And then they got under hot water for it and everything. They had to testify about it. Why are you tracking all this data on your users? What are you doing with it? Right? It's funny because people in the chat are saying, yeah, well, all of them do, but China is China. So, the U.S. government doesn't trust China, but I guess everyone else it's okay. I don't know. But anyway, TikTok, which for a lot of people has become a major social media platform, it's actually on the chopping block right now. Apparently, from what I understand, there may even be bipartisan support. What that means is that people on both sides of the political spectrum kind of don't want TikTok around in America. And we might actually have it be banned here.
All right, what does that mean?
I don't know. This is the first time we've ever really come across anything like that, right? At all. I don't think we've ever seen something like this before. Ever since the dawn of the big internet era and social media and everything going on, we haven't. We haven't seen anything to this magnitude happen where something could be possibly outlawed. So I guess we'll see what happens here. But yeah, it's kind of weird. And I'm curious what would happen if TikTok went away. Does that mean that other social media companies will explode? Will the TikTokers have to go over other places? Will they jump to Instagram?
The TikTokers are going in other places.
They're going to YouTube Shorts. I think they would go to another standalone app that does this kind of thing. But I guess we'll see. Okay.
Anyway.
But there you go. Yeah. Yes. 672. You missed the Phil's Days Off segment. It was very boring. I didn't do anything yesterday, so it was like a minute.
Get out of here, 672. You're lame.
So there you go. That's the news. Will TikTok get banned? It may be. I'm not sure if it'll be banned or not.
Great. Thank you for bringing up that story. That was completely worthless. Had nothing to do with games.
Maybe nothing will be lost. I don't know. I'm sure everyone will have a different take on that. Some people absolutely love TikTok and find it a part of their daily lives. And oh man, now TikTok doesn't, is screwed up or whatever. I don't know. Okay.
Anyway.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to shout outs. Okay. Let's do this. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about today. Usually you have a ton to talk about when I come back from my break.
Q&A.
Fire 7672 re-upped his membership. Says, why wasn't my question answered on Ask the King? Fire, I feel like that is a question that needs a lot more qualifying information. Not every question gets answered on Ask the King. The only people whose questions get answered for sure are $20 patrons.
No, they don't.
Post up your question in the
no, they don't actually.
Thread.
You have to have a question that he's comfortable answering, and then you get answered.
Members get priority to get their questions answered on Ask the King, but it's not guaranteed.
Priority, no guarantee.
The vast majority of questions I answer on the show are from members, but that doesn't mean just because you're a member you're going to get your question answered.
See?
So, I hope that generally answers your question, unless you have more information.
Unless you're stupid.
Okay. All right. So today our first contributor was O-Rings, who re-upped his membership for 9 months. Thank you so much, O-Rings. Then we had Gamer Guy, who dropped all those memberships. I think it was like 6. Got us up to 375. Thank you so much for that, Gamer Guy.
We're back up to where we started.
Frozen Heart.
Pretty cool.
834 did a super chat. He says, I would be a member, but I want more features. And I hear you. And I
wish
wish
that
I could
can't
offer more
anything.
Features.
Meerkat, no! Why are you coming over here?
We're in a
It's
situation
toxic.
where, again, YouTube,
leave now.
Sadly,
welcome Raiders
is very, very
to the
limited.
stupid stream. We're not gonna go the entire way. I refuse. I got work.
As features for members, they essentially put it all on the content creator. They're like, what do you want to offer your members? I'm like, what do I want to offer? Well, what features can you
what do I
want to
offer? I'm not going to offer them anything.
I can offer members exclusive
they gotta offer me money.
Unlocked only for members.
That's the only way it'll work, guys.
Like the longer
you
you're
need
a
the money
consecutive
first.
supporter and member, I can unlock special emotes for you. Again, there's
Did I say your
like
name? Doody streams.
That's all stuff that's on the
Doody,
site,
you can always ask for
me
me to say your name.
So it kind of makes me scratch my head that YouTube is like, oh, what do you want to do for your members? What do you mean, what do I want to do? Like,
wait, if I say Doody streams, you got to say you goddamn right.
So why aren't you doing more? Right? It just seems like they want to collect the money, but they don't really want to put the effort in to make it as good as Twitch or better than Twitch. So it is what it is. I can't really do much else. I wish I could give you more features. And again, I'm always willing to listen.
Do much more.
If you want better features, share them with me. Let me know what they are. But again, if you just keep repeating the same dead stuff that I told you I can't do for very justified reasons, then you're not going to get anywhere with that going in circles, right? Okay.
Anyway,
let's start over here with tips for the day.
Tip side of things. Let's see here. Ah, yes, the tips. What did we get in the tips jar?
So, Shia starts today with a $5 tip.
All right, what did they say?
I'd like to dedicate this stream to Tobbs. He was the poorhouse elf whose master suffered death by spiders. May Tobbs rest in peace. May his former master meet an equally.
Man, I hope Tobbs is resting in hell.
Absolutely, rest in peace to Tobbs.
Prayer
It was actually
hands.
shocking. This happened last Hogwarts stream. If you're not aware, there's a side quest line.
Don't talk about this house elf like he had like a soul or something. He's burning in hell with the rest of them.
In a cave, in the game, after having defeated a ton of spiders.
Don't talk about this house elf like this.
He got bitten and poisoned and he died in there. And it's like, dude, that's pretty dark. Like, I would say that's a really dark plot line for a game like this that otherwise is kind of upbeat. I mean, yes, there's a lot of combat or whatever, but it was just like, it was pretty brutal. And I was actually sad. I'm honest with you guys.
Sad.
I was feeling very sad, depressed, and kind of tearing up at it because it was presented in a very serious and sad manner in the game. It wasn't just like a joker, and it was seriously sad. And I was like, and it was funny because, that happened on the stream the other day. I told my wife about it.
All right, what did your wife say?
Yeah, so here's the thing. Kat has seen Harry Potter movies before, but she hasn't seen a lot of them. She's seen just a few of them. She hasn't seen them in a million years.
Whoa,
She's loving
she's a million
Hogwarts.
years
It's one of her
old?
most favorite games of recent memory. And she's playing it, and now she's got all these questions. And she's like, is it true there's a plot line in Harry Potter movies that the house elves are
is
kind
it
of like,
true?
almost like indentured servants or whatever? And I'm like, yes,
Or-
there's a lore behind it. It's not
Are
like
the
they're
house
actually
elves
just, like,
literally the N-word?
slaves. There's a reason behind it. It's almost like a
Is it
relationship
true?
that goes hand in hand. You take care of them.
Look,
and they
honey,
do
I gotta tell you the
and they're
truth.
actually happy if
I gotta
it's a
tell you the
relationship.
truth, honey.
It's definitely a weird relationship. For sure, that's had a lot of questionable things said about it over the years. At the same time, you know, it was actually an ongoing plot line of the movies to free all the house elves. They felt like maybe it was a horrible thing that they were all slaves, right?
My God.
Sure.
Please.
So,
I'm talking about the
she
slaves.
said, yeah, when I played that plot
February
line,
is
I was
over.
shocked.
Black History Month is over.
That it was like that. She's like, that was so dark and everything. She was wondering if that kind of stuff happened in the movies. I was like, I can definitely tell you there's at least one.
Did he mention the interview? No, he's
That
not.
was very dark.
He's
And it kinda had
purposely
a
not
happy
talking
twist
about
and
it.
a
But he
very
sent an email
depressing
to him.
end, right?
Right?
Seriously. Anyway, so yeah, rest in peace to Tobbs. Man, that was sad last time around. I agree with you. All right. Let's take a
Okay.
look here.
Then hard.
Spawn Killer to the $1.25. I recently took a DNA test. I found out I'm part Italian, German, Russian, Portuguese, Polish, British, and French.
Nobody cares
Yeah.
about your
I mean,
heritage.
like, I've never taken a formal test, but
Oh, shit.
essentially what
I
my dad
actually wanna
tells
know
me is that he's just such a mix of European countries that I'm basically kind of a mutt. You know, my mom
I thought we were
is
Italian.
about 50% Italian.
Wait, what?
And then her mother was a mix of Polish and like Ukrainian or Russian or something like that. So on that half, it's actually pretty not that crazy. But on my dad, he's like, yeah, probably got this country, and it's like, well, so really you can't really trust then any kind of, you know, when you're thinking about, gee, what's my culture? I don't really have one. I think
What's
the
your
biggest chunk I have is Italian,
culture?
because I'm basically, you know, a quarter Italian. That's the biggest chunk of me. The rest of it is just a mishmash of a lot of different
I don't believe any of this.
European
I don't know what
countries.
I'm supposed to think.
And my dad also says he believes, I don't know if this is true or not, but he believes that there's actually a little bit of Native American in his bloodline too. I don't know. I never traced the family bloodline. I was never too interested.
He claimed he was Native
Even if it's a
American. That
Spawn
was a
Killer.
thing that he said on one of his dumb
Okay.
things. Now we're
Oh my
part
God, I can't
Native
stop burping
American.
today.
What
I
a
told you, my
weird thing to
stomach is going
claim.
crazy today. I don't know what's happening
For
here.
burps.
Like I said, indigestion.
Yeah, we gotta
let's see
blame
here.
on Papa Burnell now. Dave, come get your boy.
So I received a $1
Come
tip
burp your boy.
from Snow Carl. Welcome back. Do you think your focus should be exclusively on streams, considering on-demand viewers are basically irrelevant or dead when the streams bring in 90% of your views and support? I don't believe that's the case. All right, allow me to explain what I mean.
Oh.
Is it true that a lot of my live and upfront support is kind of in your face and celebrated? Absolutely. On every stream, we've got these different revenue sources that come in, support via memberships, super
Revenue
chats, super stickers,
sources.
tips.
What a
gifted
weird thing to
memberships.
call
All
them.
that is great, and we always shout it out, you know. And yes, that is a humongous and very important part of my content.
my revenue
I
sources.
absolutely love being a full-time
I
live
love
streamer.
my revenue
I think that it was
sources.
the best choice I ever made in 2017.
Thank you,
to go from
revenue
an on-demand
sources,
style content
for
creator to a
hanging
live
out
streamer and
on
have these
today's
interactions
podcast.
and chill fun with you all.
Your revenue
I've talked about
is
this
greatly
many
appreciated.
times.
Thank you.
Repetitive to even bring
Really,
it up.
thank you.
You're tired of me. Tired of hearing the same spiel from me, right?
And for your revenue.
So all that being said,
Hey, I love that podcast.
yes, the on-demand viewers, I'll be honest, over time have tapered off. All right, what I find is that any given month, all right, I bring in probably 700,000 to 1 million viewers, and that's not viewers, but overall views is what I should say on this channel.
Yeah, I was about to say not
And it varies
viewers.
greatly. If there is a month
Not
with
even
a
close.
bunch of giant new things going on, big games, high-profile, exciting things, then you're going to see an increase in views and increase in attendance and stuff like that. Correct? But there could be a month where it's kind of dead. There's not much going on. And then you see a dip in views. All right? So how does that affect things? Well, yeah, it affects things like ad revenue. Absolutely. Ad revenue is something that's a factor here. You know, when it comes
These
to the big
shareholder
picture.
meetings get more and more wild every
Some months ad
fucking
revenue is
day.
great from those on-demand viewers.
Why
Some
does
months it's not.
why does the
It really
average
depends
viewer
on the
need to
time of
worry
year.
about this?
Here's what I will say. Here's what I will strongly recommend, and I've been trying to push this because I really do feel This is the wave of the future.
Yeah, how is this related to the
YouTube.
question?
If you like my content and you don't want
Just
to
give
have
me
to worry
money.
about any kind
Just
of bullshit
subscribe.
or anything like
Subscribe
that,
and give me
a really
money.
great way to support this channel is becoming a YouTube Premium subscriber. Because when you watch my content with YouTube Premium, just listen to this. It doesn't matter if my video has ads enabled or has been flagged as not ad suitable. All right? I still get credit for your view and I still make something on it. Yes.
Yeah.
YouTube Premium members actually help no matter what, just through their views. As opposed to everyone else, yeah, it's intrusive when you see ads and shit. I
That's
know
exactly
that.
how I'm feeling
And,
right now.
You know, if you become a YouTube Premium member, you don't have to see
Not
those ads, but
noted.
if there's no ads enabled, you still get credit for it anyway, which is amazing. So
see?
that's what I would say is best way. If you're an on-demand viewer, you want to support the channel, become a YouTube Premium subscriber. Watch the content with no ads, be able to download and watch offline later on. You can put stuff like these podcasts into a playlist, hit play, minimize, and just listen at your
I don't know
own
if it's a new 100
convenience.
likes. It's the new
And you're helping the channel out.
$1 a month. If
Okay,
everybody
all of
gave
this.
$1 a month.
Now, here's the thing. Do I want 100% focus on the streams? No, I don't.
What?
I know for a fact that I have an on-demand audience of thousands of people a month. I would say, I'm being a realist here now, okay? I would
wanna
say
focus
that
on the
on this
streams.
channel,
You
we have
only make
5,000
streams.
active viewers, and we probably have about 10 to 15,000 casualized viewers. What does that mean?
What does
It
that
means
mean?
that I have 5,000 people that whenever I'm doing something they like, they watch it. How else can you explain that when I play a game that's a new hot release is popular, I'm getting, like, take a look at Hogwarts. There's like 9,000 plus views on part 1. How did that happen if I only have 1,000 viewers?
Because people wanted to see DSP's fucking take on Hogwarts. And then when you look at his other parts for Hogwarts, it doesn't even get close to the amount of views. You look at 3 days ago, your part 27 has 600 views. I don't care what your part 1 had. All of your quote unquote part 1s have the same amount of inflated views. And then they taper off into nothing. Because nobody cares at that point. Literally nobody cares. So him bragging about having a whole bunch of views on a part 1 is literally worthless. It's literally worthless and meaningless. I like how he had almost 500 viewers and now it's down to 300, which means the gameplay has started and it's going to dip off even more. And that was the amount of viewers that we had for Atomic Heart, the game that didn't have a whole bunch of views, and we complained and we rage quit it. I mean, we quit it. We had an executive decision. Whatever.
You really think they all watched it 9 times? No. What it is people want to come in and watch the new thing.
Yeah, of course it's inflated.
Right? And they do. And that's exciting.
The deluxe version
But then
brought
they
out
maybe don't
everybody,
necessarily
guys.
watch the
They wanted
rest,
to
you
see all the cool
So
stuff.
that's what I mean. Like, I probably have 5,000 dedicated viewers depending on what game I play. Some people will show up for Hogwarts, some will show up for Wo Long. Some will show up if I
You're
play
watching
random
with
Call of Duty
YouTube
stream. You
Premium.
see what I'm saying?
Joke's on you. I'm not monetized on this channel.
Anyway.
I haven't bothered.
Yeah, all that will happen. And, you know, those are viewers I cherish. Those are viewers that are very important to me. But they're not here on the streams. They're still important. They're watching the content. I'm getting credit for it. Yes, I make ad revenue on it. All right? So that's the point I'm kind of making here is even though the on-demand viewer, the one who watches it later on, may not be the focus of who I'm interacting with on a daily basis, I still very much appreciate your views. That's why do you think I approve YouTube comments, right? I don't have to do that. I turn them back on for those on-demand viewers because they want to have conversations around the content that they're watching after the fact. I feel like that's important to the growth of a
Asexual
healthy channel.
Atomic
right?
Hearts. That's right.
Man, this burp. I got another burp stuck.
Dude, just fucking take an antacid.
By the way, I realized I got distracted. I totally did not tell you what I wanted to tell you guys about the schedule.
No.
I'll tell you in a second.
Bruh, please.
But yeah, no. Snow Carl, it's not just about 100% focused on streams at all. Is it true that the streaming viewers support me a lot? Yes. But just to give you some examples of the ways that people support outside of the streams.
He's getting more distracted than I do when I go on field
YouTube
trips.
Premium subscriber, channel memberships, because you may
Or
not
when I
realize
look for
this, but
anime.
not every single channel member is an active viewer of a stream.
Or when I look at
a lot of them are
tits.
people who watch the content on demand and they want to support in that ongoing way. Another way is Patreon. I have patreon.com/darksidephil, and there's a good, you know, amount of people over there who every month are supporting me there too. All right? So there's just a ton. And, you know, I appreciate all of that. It all comes together to let this keep operating.
I don't know what the fuck this is anymore. He's just he's lost it. We're just on a field trip of his own.
Really?
We're talking about all sorts of weird shit. I don't even know what the point is anymore.
Told by Ken, Chrome updated. If you have one of the recent NVIDIA video cards, it'll upscale your videos to 4K.
Who
That's
cares?
terrifying.
Who
I don't want you
cares?
to see me in 4K. That's absolutely scary. I'm sorry to
Being
hear
in
that.
1080p is already scary
Anyway,
enough.
we have a couple more tips to shout out. But before I get to those, so I do have an update. And I forgot to talk about it when I was talking about the schedule.
What's the update?
This week, Sunday night, I have to take off from streaming.
Why? Bum, bum, bum. I like his face when he does this too. He just dead ass looks at you. It's like, yeah, I just did that right in your face.
And it's for an absolutely
Taxes.
Positively
Taxes.
100%
Taxes.
awful reason.
Taxes.
It's some of the worst news you could ever hear.
Oh
it's
my God! Skip the
it's
joke.
Debilitating. It's depressing. It's very sad news. I wish I didn't have to share it with you. All right, seriously, I really do. I wish that this was something that I could just ignore, but sadly, it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday night, I got to do initial work on my taxes.
Yo, no, I like that. Hold on. He goes to do the sound effect, punches Mike.
I got to do my initial work on my taxes.
You love that, don't you? I got to do my taxes. Bop. And I'll skip this.
On documents, it means that I've got to sign agreements. It means that I've got to do this and that.
Yeah,
and I got to get it
taxes
done.
are
I kind of
easy
procrastinated because I could have done it in February and I didn't. And now if I don't start doing this, I'm never going to get it done. And the thing is, you might say, well, why don't you do it outside of the streams? Because it's a lot of work. It's all this tax documents need to be scanned and sent over. And then I have to read and sign a big agreement. And I
remember when he bragged about how he did nothing on his day off yesterday? And it was really boring and mundane. Why didn't we do the taxes then? Why didn't we do some of the taxes then? Why don't we do it during our days off? Because we can't. We can't, group. Why are you asking me?
I have to put in all basic information.
Stop asking me questions.
Not even doing my taxes.
Do the taxes on stream.
To start
I agree.
Doing my taxes. This is how annoying it is to do your taxes when you own your own business. It's
why
a
does
lot
chat?
of fucking
Why
work.
does all of his chat need to know about his taxes?
It's really annoying. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I have to do it. And if I don't take the time to do it, all right,
wait till he starts
it's
talking
keep
about
getting
his
delayed.
tax
I don't want to
guy.
have another year where my taxes get delayed. So I gotta take Sunday night off.
No, they're not
late
for
stream on
fun.
Sunday night.
They're
It'll
not
be
for
a
fun, Nadelcog.
Wolong. We're doing Wolong all day Friday. Saturday is DSP Reacts and Oblivion, and then Sunday will be Wolong on the daytime stream, and that's it.
I don't know, big
no
guy.
late stream on Sunday. I have to sit
maybe
down
it's for his
and take the time to do
purchases.
this initial.
Oh shit, he does
tax
do
work and
physical
at least get the
purchases. I don't even
process
know.
rolling.
I don't know what
Yes,
he's fucking
I am gonna
sending.
have to take more time off moving forward. Maybe even later this month, I might have to take another stream or two off to do all this work.
Look, hold on. Spoiler alert, he's going to take at least a minimum of 4 days off. So just brace yourself to not care. He's going to take a total of 4 separate days off. Today, or this Sunday, is going to be the first of many. Just don't be surprised.
So that I can basically, get it all done and get it done. It sucks. I don't want to do it. I have to. It's, bullshit.
Can't wait to do my taxes.
Someone says, why not do it on Wednesday? Because Wednesday's my day off. The 1 day a week where I don't do this kind of shit.
That's
and by
my
the
day
way,
off.
Wednesday, half the
Come
day
on,
I was
that's
doing
fun
errands
day.
anyway. Don't you think I deserve a few hours with my wife a week to relax and have a meal and maybe watch something?
Yeah, exactly. I can't do it then. I gotta hang out with my wife.
Rather
I
than every
deserve
moment
my
of every fucking
time.
day is some kind of work. Do you think maybe, feel a little bit relaxed? Thank you.
Chat gets punished for DSP wanting to have fun on his own. Instead of doing his goddamn job, instead of doing his fucking duty. No, man, I deserve this. Come here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
People being
Understand
jerks.
it by now, guys.
All right. Now
right?
we can get. So anyway, Sunday night, no stream. I'm gonna keep reminding everyone, no stream Sunday night. Got to do some personal work. All right, let's continue. Got a $1 tip here. So someone tipped $1. Says, why not swallow your pride, go back to Twitch if you make more money? Because it wouldn't last. Here's the thing. Again, the thing is, time passes and everyone seems to forget. Okay.
What if
I wouldn't
DSP
make more money on
remember?
Twitch anymore. Here's what happened on Twitch. I already know what happened because I have evidence of it. Twitch had a culture change. Twitch decided. Now keep in mind, I was live streaming on Twitch since 2013. 2 years I streamed there. Then I left. I actively streamed on YouTube from like 2015 through say late 2016. Then I went back to Twitch from late 2016 all the way until, what was it? April, May of 2021. So you're talking a good almost 4 or 5 year stretch there. And then what happens is in Twitch behind the scenes, they had a culture change. And their culture change was they wanted to ban people who had toxic followings because they felt that those toxic followings would rub off on the business at a time when they were trying to do different things with their internal culture.
He can't accept it.
Basically what happened was,
I'm sorry that the hateful slurs got you
on
Phil.
Twitch
I'm so
for
sorry.
things that I didn't do.
I didn't do hateful
slurs years ago that I had done. I never said the N-word. I had done because they were in the past. And they had already.
I didn't call somebody retarded.
So many years,
yeah,
it's
an interview
again,
answer.
With their new change in culture behind the scenes, they decided that I was too much of a risk, too much of a liability.
Nah, he didn't say anything yet about the podcast. Not yet. We're waiting patiently.
They didn't want to deal with the false
Nobody's going to bait him
reports.
about it, and they're going to get banned.
You know, seeing if Phil is doing the right thing or not.
Siege mode activated.
And in fact, what happened was not only did they kick me out of the partner program without any legal justification, when I inquired and said, I require you to provide me with legal evidence that I did something wrong for you to sever our legal agreement. And they refused. They violated their own terms of service with the partner program. Yes, they can kick you out of the partner program whenever they want, but they have to legally justify it.
No, they don't, jackass. No, they don't. They can kick you off for whatever reason they want. They don't have to justify shit. I can be kicked off tomorrow. Like, I got no legal leg to stand on. That's just what it is, man. Just calm down. Relax your anus.
Something wrong and then never say
relax your anus, dude. Come on.
You're
not an employee.
Prove wrongdoing.
You're not a fucking employee.
Your own terms of service. So basically, you know, you're in a situation where I can't make money on the site because they've kicked me out of the partner program.
Yeah, you can.
Won't tell me what I did wrong.
You can make money on the site. Phil, you can make money as an affiliate. I know it's shocking, but you can actually make money as an affiliate. You don't actually have to be a partner to make money. Shocker. It's okay, Phil. Come back to the platform. Come back to Purple Plat.
To get me kicked out. Why? Because it was shit from 10 years ago. It wasn't anything that I had actively done. I haven't done anything on Twitch that would have been cancelable or kick me out. They didn't want someone who in his past, over a decade ago, had said risque things. So they kicked me out of the... Now, they didn't ban me. You notice that. They didn't ban me. They didn't ban me from the site. Right now, I can go to Twitch right now and stream over there if I wanted.
Yeah.
But they removed me from the partner program because they didn't want the liability of someone making money on their site in their program who they felt had done these things that were not in line with their culture values.
You shouldn't have done those things. Maybe you shouldn't have been a piece of shit. I don't know, Phil, maybe if you didn't say the N-word as many times as you did publicly on streams and on videos, maybe this wouldn't be a problem. Sounds like a him problem, a you problem, Phil, not a me problem.
So,
go make your money as an affiliate.
It wasn't a terms of service violation. It was a partnership contract violation. There's a difference. Terms of service would have been, you did something wrong and we banned you from the site for breaking our terms of service. They never said I did that. They claimed I violated the legal agreement with the partnership. Slurs. That's what they said. But then they refused to provide legal evidence of me breaking the terms of the partnership.
He literally said the reason why he got banned was for hateful slurs. Hateful slurs. I'm gonna actually look up if there's a video of DSP saying hateful slurs. No, I actually don't want. No, hold on, wait a minute. I actually don't know if I want to look at any of these because it could actually have hateful slurs. I actually don't know. No, okay. I did everything correct. Here we go, a video, and he can say the reason from here. What was the reason? What did he say back then? It's not, hopefully it doesn't have actual hateful slurs. I don't think it does.
3 weeks ago, I wrote...
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that his volume is completely fucked. On everything. Everything that's ever a clip about Phil, it's always fucked up volume because we can't ever fucking balance his volume. Ever. Ever. Okay, let's just boost this volume by like fucking 300%.
3 weeks ago,
oh my, and just boost this too.
The Twitch legal team and said, I want an answer. Why was I kicked out of the partner program? And am I ever going to be eligible again to reapply for it and see if I can get back into it? Because this is how I was making my living. Okay? Now, As I said, over the last month, everyone speculated. Was it because Phil sent out a tweet, and that tweet pissed off people at Twitch, and so they didn't want him in the partner program anymore? Was it because his trolls had said that he had doxed a fan? Was that what it was? Or was it because of the actual content of his streams? What was it that made Phil lose the partnership? And everyone has said some different stuff, and everyone was wrong. Not one person was right, including me. I was wrong. I was speculating reasons. All right, and I was completely wrong as to why this happened. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the email from Twitch Legal. They finally responded to me over 2 weeks after I initially sent my request.
Look,
and I'm going to read this to you.
Didn't want to show his phone.
All right?
He showed his phone so many times since then.
I am furious right now. Furious.
Whoa.
That is the least of the way that I can describe this, how angry I am right now. Okay, are you ready?
Ready?
Dear Darkside Phil, thank you for your message. Oh yeah, 2 weeks later. Your able accrued revenue balance was paid on or around May 15th, which I told you guys on May 15th when I got paid, I showed you all the evidence. I did get paid by them for what they owed me for as much as I had earned on the partner program until they kicked me out on April 21st. He said, that's Twitch's standard payment period, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, here we go, word for word, reading out of the email. As stated in Twitch's partnership April 21st, 2021 correspondence to you, Twitch exercised its right to terminate the content licensing agreement dated November 25th, 2016. That's when I had signed that contract when I had come back to Twitch in 2016 after streaming here on YouTube for 2 years. With respect to your Twitch account, Darkside Phil, the agreement pursuant to the terms therein, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Guys, are you ready?
Get ready.
Get ready, guys.
Specifically, Twitch terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs.
Specifically, because of repeated offenses about hateful slurs. Hateful slurs.
In violation of section 4.2.7 appropriate conduct agreement.
The fucking agreement that you could look up on Twitch right now. 4.2.7 appropriate conduct agreement. I'm gonna fucking pull it up because I'm going on a field trip now. I'm going on a fucking field trip. Let's see. Of Twitch. Twitch affiliate agreement. Let's see. 4.2.7. Oh, wow. It's not an affiliate agreement. What is in 4.2? That's reporting. I need the other agreement. Terms of service. It's either that or it's the guideline. 4.2.7? That's license. Okay, yeah. It's in the other one. The community guidelines. 4.2.7. What the fuck? It's not in here. I gotta look for the hateful conduct. Hateful conduct is there. Maybe they've changed the community guidelines now because it's not the same way. But the hateful conduct, Twitch aims to be a place where everyone can come together, blah, blah, blah. Twitch does not permit behavior that is motivated by hatred, prejudice, or intolerance, including behavior that promotes and encourages discrimination, denigration, harassment, or violence based on the following protected characteristics: race, ethnicity, color, caste, national origin, immigration status, religion, sex, gender identity, sexual orientation, disability, serious medical condition, and veteran status. Which this dude has broken several of these, by the way. He's made a lot of instances where he's made fun of people who are, you know, they're flags. He loves flags. He's also made fun of people in ways in which their race is taken into account. He's definitely done that. He's denigrated a lot of people too, dude. Denigration and harassment. He's done that to his own chat. So technically he gets dinged for those. He actually gets dinged for those. How many times has he called people mentally ill? How many people dude, he literally did that to Snow Carl today. He was just saying he was a fucking idiot. So maybe you shouldn't do these things.
4.2.7 appropriate conduct agreement. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you lame brain pieces of dumb fucking shit?
Wow, he basically harassed and denigrated people who are not only lame, but specifically Twitch staff for giving him that response. That's pretty cool.
Hateful slurs. Hateful slurs. What hateful slurs do I use on my streams?
During Immortals Phoenix Rising, he called somebody retard. Man, I didn't mean to say that, but you know, that's what I meant to say. It used to be a slur that we could use. I mean, an insult. I mean, we used to call people like you, not you, but the royal you, retards. Yeah, we used to be able to say that, but now we can't anymore. You individuals, you stationary individuals. Now we can't say that word anymore.
What? What hateful slurs? If there were hateful slurs on my streams, I would not be on Twitch. I would have been suspended and kicked off of Twitch entirely.
When he said the N-word during that fucking playthrough of I can't remember the damn game where he said stationary. It's the fucking game that Tervine hasn't completed and he wants me to complete, that game. When he fucking said that word, he did get like a whole community thing over it, and he started panicking over it. Yeah, Returnal. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name Returnal. I at some point, guys, at some point, I'm contractually obligated to play and beat Returnal. Look forward to that. I am basically waiting for the Steam Summer Sale. I am not looking forward to it, but I will beat it just because to I don't know, to prove some kind of point or something. But he said stationary in that, and he got hit with a thing. He was like off the air for several hours, and he panicked. I didn't say hateful slurs. Well, he said it before, and we've recorded it. And every time you show it to him, it's like, oh, it was out of context, bro. What other context do you need anymore? You could show him like the day, the timestamp, everything. It just doesn't matter. What? I don't know. Yeah, the Schwarzafraga. Arnold Schwarzafraga. And he said that, and he was like, what did I say? What? He should have never said that name. Just never say it ever again. Just call him Arnie.
How can you tell me there's hateful slurs on my stream that aren't bad enough to get me violating the terms of service and ban, but are bad enough to get me kicked out of your partner program? Okay? Bullshit. 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 There were no hateful slurs ever on my streams, ever. Since I've been on Twitch, I don't use hateful slur language at all. Ever, 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 ever.
Don't tell him that one time that he got way too drunk and he criticized people for being a bunch of flags and a bunch of cigarettes arguing on YouTube. And that's why you go to YouTube. You watch flags and cigarettes fight each other to the duel. They have duels and they make stuff content, and it's not really cool or appropriate at all. But he fucking said that on a fucking stream. I guess it didn't count. It doesn't count because they didn't hit him for it. Oh well.
Therefore, they violated the contract, not me.
Yeah, they violated the contract, guys.
So me going back over there.
Wasn't because of me. It was a partner agreement.
First of all, literally at any moment, even if I got back into the partnership, that's just grounds that they could do it again.
Which people told him. For years, they told him for years, every single time DSP had a hit on his fucking account, they would say, Phil, you don't need to stream on Twitch. You should diversify and you should also stream on YouTube. You do not want this to happen again. And every single time that he was told that, he was like, no, well, it's okay. And he came crawling back to Twitch every fucking time. Every fucking time. And then it took the one thing that he didn't want to lose, his stupid dumbass checkmark. And the moment he lost that check mark, man, he lost it. He fucking lost it. I bet you anything, if DSP lost his check mark here, he would be crying about it. He legit would be crying about it. Just like if he lost his check mark over on fucking Twitter. He loves the recognition from it and everything, all the little perks that comes with it. But if he lost it, like, he would just be upset. Bro, I'm sorry you lost the little check mark that said you were special. It's not that special. I mean, it is special, but Phil, you could do it again if you really, really wanted to try. Phil just doesn't want to try. Come on. Yeah, exactly. I remember everybody loving Twitch in his speeches. Oh. In that frame you were on, DSP had his head looking like a Minecraft character. His head was just a block. It's okay. We actually have on the super secret Minecraft server, we actually have DSP's head as an acquirable item. It's very limited, guys. You can only get it for a limited time.
That's literally just grounds that they could
Twitch
say,
loves me.
hey,
Twitch
we
is
just
the
decided
future.
once again that we don't want you in our partner program. Goodbye. You can't make any more money over here. Now, why would I set myself up in that position?
He can still make money, though. You can make money as an affiliate. DSP just wants the perk of being a partner, which you do get a few perks as being a partner, but nothing stops you from making money as an affiliate. It's actually pretty cool, and it's very easy to do.
I'm someone who operates a business. This business is what pays my bills and lets me raise a family. How in the holy hell would I go over there and
raise a family?
Lets me raise a family.
What family are you raising? You're raising livestock. Is that what we're doing? I guess if we're raising a horse, it could be a family if you consider your horse your significant other. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
How in the holy hell
we're raising a family?
Would I go over there and believe that they're not going to just pull it again, right?
Right.
That's, you know, in addition, not only that, but yeah, even their terms of service enforcement is terrible. If you remember, they shut me down multiple times for false copyright claims that never happened. They were bullshit. They weren't real.
What? They shut you down multiple times because they caught you saying bad words. And now he's saying, well, they were copyright infringement and shit like that. Really? Really, Fraga? Really?
They weren't legit at all. They didn't even check them. They just shut down my streams. In addition to that, they shut me down and said, oh, you said a bad word, a racist word. I never said it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. Okay. I know somebody is watching me on Twitch right now. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find him saying the N-word. Hold up. It was okay. DSP Arnold. Just DSP Arnold. Okay, I want DSP Arnold and then N-word. I hate it because I can't find my own clip anymore. Not that one. Okay, okay. Shit. Okay. Doody has the clip. All right, Doody has a clip. I'm telling you right now, anybody who's watching me on Twitch, cover your eardrums for the next minute. Because this is it. I'm doing it. I'm playing the clip. I'm playing the clip right now. You have been warned. If you're not fucking muting, this is your fault. Mrs. Obama, get down!
Another epic moment. Also, we get to see Jingle All the Way animation again. Yes. Arnold fills a nigger. Arnold fills a nigger. Arnold fills a nigger.
Oh my! Well, you know what? Maybe it was a mistake, guys.
Right. Another epic moment. Also, we get to see Jingle All the Way animation again.
Maybe
yes.
It was a mistake.
Arnold fills a nigger, right? How do you say? Brunelzenegger?
I love the aftermath from it, by the way. Thank you, Doody, for having the clip. Yes, Call of Duty. Wait, why am I not subscribed to this? Oh, yes, that's right. I keep forgetting that I have a new fucking account, which means I have to resubscribe to everybody. And apparently at some point I did not resubscribe to Call of Duty. What the? I hate this. I hate this place. I love this place. What am I talking about? Mama Susan, treat me nice. Even though it's on Mama Susan now. It's like some random asshole. Okay. Now, wait, hold up. Do I want to do the stationary? Yeah, we're gonna look at the stationary clip too. Man, I hate that I don't have my clip anymore too. DSP stationary. I like how that's just it. The stationary word. Dark Surfer, 5 gamer words, brief N word, Willy Wonka, Raven's Dolphin. Which one was this? Please tell me it was this one. It's this one. Is it this one? No, that's just Raven's reaction. I need him to say the thing. Medicare. Dude, how many people had their thing taken down? Returnal. Okay, I'll look up returnal N-word. Returnal N-word. Oh, you guys suck. You guys suck. How is it that nobody has this up anymore? I can't actually put the N-word up. Am I gonna have to look at this German? Is this German one? Dude. No, this is not it. Dude, what the fuck?
Fluorescent _ leech is now lurking in
Oh my lord. It doesn't exist.
Waku waku.
Isn't this how you don't play part 16 of Returnal? I don't want to go to his Raw, but I guess we're gonna have to go to his Raw. Fuck me. Okay, fine. DSP Gaming Returnal series. Hey, look, somebody has the playlist. Part 16. Which bans me for no reason. I've had it. I need to see the part. It's got to be a bunch of views. Yeah, there's a lot of. No! Okay. I just got to look at the transcript and look for the word stationary. Okay. Again. Anybody who's watching me on Twitch, don't unpause. Or no, pause. Just don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I will tell you when it's clear. I am telling you right now. Cover your virginized ears.
Maybe people just like to hear what my wife is good at making or whatever. I don't know. Oh, that's terrible. When stationary, negative 75% damage. That's really bad. When stationary, negative 75% damage. That's really bad. When stationary, negative 75% damage. That's really bad.
What am I supposed to do with any of this? DSP has always slurred his words, and whenever they come out, they end up turning out to be actual hateful slurs. What am I supposed to do? And he said it before in the past, so we have a history of him saying negative bad words. Bruh, what am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, the 200 tips goal though. Yeah, the $200 tips goal back when we had to raise the price of everything. Shit was ridiculous.
They verified the claims. Oh, you never said it, and then he restored my stream after shutting me down live in the middle of a stream for something I didn't do.
I didn't do it, man.
So, do I really have to keep going? A culture shift that's cancel culture friendly, trying to get people off the site that they don't deem are in line with their cultural values.
Yeah, hateful slurs actually slurred.
Nothing wrong. They won't prove anything or provide evidence of wrongdoing. Correct?
And
they won't
anyway
actively, enforce their terms of service properly. They make mistakes, and then you have to clean up their own mistake. It's a mess. The whole site is a mess, and it sucks because I agree the chat's better, the features are better, but it's on a site that's run by a bunch of unprofessional people. That business is insanely unprofessional.
And how many times has he said YouTube is unprofessional? It's run by a bunch of idiots who have book smarts but don't have street smarts. He's been complaining ad nauseum about how the payouts suck, how all of the hits on copyright strikes suck. Everything sucks over on YouTube. Everything sucks on the thing that he's currently using. But he's going to keep using it anyway because he has nowhere else to go and he has nothing else to do. Whatever.
No professional business will ever treat you like that. They'll give you a fair shake. They'll explain the situation fully. They'll try to hash out and or work towards
I can't wait for YouTube to get him, and then he's going to do this
they're just like, oh, well, just get rid of you.
I can't wait for the
What
kick
did I do?
streams.
Oh, we don't have to tell you. Actually, you do. Because, by the way, if I took them to court for it, I would probably win. You can't just violate a legal agreement we have.
Take him to court,
Phil.
Phil.
Like it.
Take him to court.
Without evidence.
Lawyer side, Phil. At it again.
Anyway, but that's why I'm not there. What's the point? If I went back there, it's not swallowing pride. There's literally no way I would be able to actively operate my business over there. At any waking moment, they could shut you down for anything and literally don't have to justify their actions. They just do it.
DSP, that could happen on YouTube. That happened to me on YouTube. I literally got shut down because of a copyright troll. And your point, anybody can be shut down at any moment. That's why I kept reiterating over and over again. You never know. You could be gone tomorrow. You never fucking know. This is what happens when he puts all his eggs in one basket and he's done it again. And if YouTube goes away, he has to rebuild everything from scratch again. Again, chat. Because he doesn't know how to diversify himself. He doesn't know how to fucking do anything. There's no backups for him. He's always flown by the seat of his pants. He admits it. He prides himself on how much he does not prepare for anything. So hopefully it doesn't happen to him, I guess.
Right?
Right?
Now, by the way, I mean, do we really have to talk about the fact of how that site operates now? You know, we're over 2 years, well, about 2 years since I left. And take a look at how the site has now operated. Look at the trash content that's on there that they allow because it makes them money. But it's in line with their cancel culture values. As long as it's in line with their values, they're okay with it.
He has no clue what values are currently being pushed on YouTube right now. This dude is absolutely willfully blind and ignorant to the shit that is currently being pushed on YouTube today. The content that has been pushed forward that you must watch because this is the good curated content. The people who get removed every single day for just speaking out about anything or just having an opinion about something that's just not up to standard, not up to par. Retroactively getting hit for shit because it's now deemed as being offensive. But he's just so okay with, as long as it's not happening to me now, as long as I'm not being hit now, as long as it's not hurting Phil of today, I'm okay with putting up with this shit. Dude, he's doing this shit again. And if he gets hit on YouTube, he's going to panic. He's going to panic harder than he's ever done before. I can't wait to see Rumble Phil. Somebody may as well have already grabbed DSP Gaming on Rumble at this point. Go ahead and grab it on Rumble. Go ahead and grab it on Trovo and all sorts of other places. Go ahead. No, I was about to say go ahead and grab it on Cozy, but don't go on Cozy. Cozy is an actual honeypot. But when the fucking shit collapses, when things fall out under his feet, because it's gonna happen eventually on YouTube. YouTube is going to get to a point where creators are already hating the fuck out of YouTube and all of its stupid policy changes. He was mocking people for complaining about how YouTube was changing up their shit and how people were getting demonetized for literally nothing. But he's okay right now because it's not hitting him immediately. It's slowly hitting him. And the moment it hits him all at once, he is going to be panicking, he's going to be begging, he's going to be crying how it's not fair. Check my Discord, I was right. On what? What? Everybody's sending me Discord shit. What am I looking at now? Oh, okay. Somebody's already created DSP Gaming 420 on Rumble. Big ups. Wow. You might as well just start creating it on all these sites. That way you can get ahead of him. And that way he doesn't have the ability to fucking run to those sites, I guess. I don't fucking care. It's just so fucking lame of him to promote YouTube when YouTube is literally also part of the problem. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be on YouTube, and I'm not saying you shouldn't be on Twitch. What I am saying is don't sit there and pretend that this shit isn't happening. You need to be prepared for it, and DSP is the king of not preparing for shit.
It doesn't matter how immoral or messed up it could be, how corruptible it could be to a younger audience. They don't care. As long as it's in line with their own cultural values, they'll allow it as long as they can make money on it. So, you know, I don't want to be there. I don't. There's no point. I will never be able to safely operate
YouTube
that.
Premium ain't gonna save shit.
Okay. What's really sad about all of this, as I've told you guys many times over the years, I want to explain something. I'm not a conservative guy. I'm not a Republican. I'm not. Yet these sites seem like want to kick me. Like, why would you want to kick me off? I'm tell everyone, everyone's.
Guys, why are you trying to kick me off? I'm not even a conservative. Kick the conservatives off, not me, you idiots. I'm not conservative. I didn't vote for Trump. Kick the Trump people out. You see that? You see how weird that is? I don't know how we can't put two and two together. How that shouldn't even be a thing that should be coming up. None of that sounds weird, Phil. None of that sounds weird coming out of your mouth. What the fuck?
Welcome to my streams. I want everyone to be happy. I don't
Kick
care
out
what your
the
gender is,
Republicans.
what your race is,
Kick
what your
out the
sexual
right-wing
orientation is. I don't give a
people.
shit how you identify. Just be happy in life. I'm one of the people that is completely open to all of this stuff.
Not like those right-wingers, right?
They treat me like I'm some kind of a scumbag,
Not like those conservatives,
staunch,
man.
Conservative, hateful Republican that they hate and they want me off their sites. Like, what are you doing?
He's actively admitting it. He's like, yeah, man, the only people who need to be banned are fucking, staunch Republicans. Like who? Like who? Can you name one Republican? I want to know DSP's what his idea of a staunch Republican that should be banned from a platform. I just want him to define that. I want him to give me a name. Just give me any name. Anybody at all. I just want him to give me a name. I just want to know. Does he want it? Oh man, I don't know. I don't want to start opening my mouth. The moment I start opening my mouth, it's just gonna get ridiculous. He's turning this political, and he didn't even need to turn it political. He literally turned it political himself.
Right? Like that's not me. That's not who I represent at all in any way, shape, or form. That's totally not me. But that's how they want to represent me for some reason. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay.
I hope he didn't say Ben Shapiro.
$1 tip.
We don't want to get rid of Mommy Milker's brother.
Do you think since you've reduced the amount of gameplay you put out per week by 25%,
yes.
I don't believe that.
No, I'm not doing the math. It's not 25%. I know it's not 25%, but he has reduced the gameplay quite a bit.
You need to be more selective in what games you choose to play. First of all, the only weeks that there will be dramatically reduced amount of gameplay will be the weeks when I do the big react event. Okay, that's it. It's only gonna be 1 week a month. We're gonna see a lot less gameplay. It's not even a lot. You know, that quarter, maybe 20%, right? But every other week it's one stream, one major stream. Like this week, it's Saturday. The major stream on Saturday. That's it. Everything else is gameplay, every other stream.
Technically, last week when he did the Saturday React and the Friday React, he actually would have decreased the amount of gameplay by 25%. I think Snowcarl is actually right. Because actually think about it for a second. It's near 25% because he skipped out a night stream, a day stream, and then another day stream. So 2 day streams and a night stream, guys. Quite a bit of content that he didn't actually do gameplay for that last week. So he actually may be pretty close to 25%. He's not wrong. It's close. I don't think it's exactly 25, but it's pretty close to 25. So I'm gonna give Snowcarl this one. I'm gonna give him a point.
Okay. Should I be more selective with the games I play? Absolutely, yes. And if you haven't noticed, that has absolutely, positively happened in the last couple of years. And a lot of people have issue with it because I used to be the guy, and people still have this ingrained in their brains, that Darkside Phil is the guy who plays every major release, and whether good or bad, and then he plays it and honestly reviews it, and that's how we know if a game is good or not. And that has changed so long ago. Like, really, I can't even... my time and the money. I don't have time to do that anymore. I can't even. My time and
my time.
The money. I don't have time to do that anymore. I'm not the guy
my time and the money
all day, every day.
Pick up some of my time.
Playthroughs for you. I'm doing a variety of content. I do a podcast every day. Now we got React content going. We got 6 days a week full time. I'm streaming, but I need to have a break. I have to have a 1 day away. I can't. So you're right. I have to be more selective with the games that I'm playing. And that means I'm skipping games. For example, I skipped Fire Emblem in January. A lot of people gave me shit. I skipped a bunch of games in February. I'm skipping Octopath Traveler 2 in March. Oh my God. Dude, I'm already playing all these other RPGs. How am I supposed to play yet another one?
That nobody cares about. You're playing games nobody cares about, Phil. They objectively don't care about these games. They actually don't. Dude, you don't have time to play any of these games. Well, the time that you're dedicating to play games, nobody gives a shit about. Nobody cares about Oblivion. Nobody's showing up for that. Nobody's showing up for Hogwarts. Nobody's showing up for fucking Ishin. They're just not showing up. So yeah, Phil, you're playing a bunch of games, a lot of longer form games, and they're games that nobody wants to see, and they've not been wanting to see it for quite some time. Even if you go back, there are games that nobody wanted to see. One Piece, nobody wanted to fucking see. Look at the end. The end for One Piece, almost 2 weeks old. 198 on part 31. Nobody even cared to look at the ending. Nobody cares about the games you're playing anymore. It's not about new games. It's not about old games. It's just the games you play are they're all shit. You make them shit. Maybe if you made them less shit, people would want to watch them.
You can't have it both ways, but that's what people want. Like, so if I played Octopath Traveler 2, some people would be happy, but then you have people saying, you're playing too many RPGs. What are you doing? You see? So
he's playing too many RPGs now. Chat, all he's doing is RPGs. He's playing Oblivion, Hogwarts, that's 2. Ishin, that's 3. That's 3 fucking RPGs. He's already breaking his own rule. The only thing that was like not an RPG was Atomic Heart, and you could consider it an FPS, but it's also kind of an RPG, and he dropped that. He's only been playing RPGs for the past 2 months. That's just it. There's nothing else. Oh my God, he's self-imposed all of this. He's chosen all of these games. And yes, I'm going to consider him choosing fucking Oblivion because he's the one who put it up on the list. It didn't actually need to be on that list, but he chose for it to be.
You know? Yeah, it's not like that anymore. And you're right, I have to be more selective. And I have to pick and choose what I'm going to play. I think Wolong's a good choice. I definitely think Resident Evil 4 Remake is the best choice for this month. That's like the hype game everyone cares about.
I don't play the hype games,
not
guys.
just playing the same style of game a million times. So that's important. Okay? Looks like our last tip so far, a $2 tip from Nico. Welcome back, Phil. Thank you very much to Nico. So once again, Snow Carl, I'm going to say, seriously, dude, that wasn't cool. For those who don't know, here's what happened. Okay? So I'm streaming here. I'm trying to concentrate. All right? I'm trying to concentrate. And Snow Carl starts tagging me in my chat. I'll give you a full story now. And he says, oh, Phil, your PayPal doesn't work. Your PayPal doesn't work. Your PayPal doesn't work. I'm getting error, error, error. Now, this has happened before with Snow Carl. And I told him, it seems like it's on your end. It's not anything with me. It's on your end. And he had to kind of, you know, call with either his financial institution or PayPal support or whoever it was. He had to get it cleared up. Okay?
We're making stories up, by the way.
So apparently it happened again. He's telling, oh, I can't tip. Well, guess what? Other people are tipping and they're going through. It's only you that has the problem. So hence, the problem is with you, not with me. And I appreciate that you want to contribute, but why are you spamming my chat and trying to derail my podcast? Let me ask this question. How was I able to resolve that situation?
Not talking about it.
Okay? I'm really not trying to be a jerk here.
You are.
How was I able to resolve your tipping situation?
Don't talk about it.
You and your financial institution, or you and PayPal, one or the other. You got a problem. You got to get it. You know what I'm saying?
He loves this. He really does.
I can't fix that by you spamming my chat during the podcast. Oh, everyone, stop! I have to call PayPal live on stream and find out why Snow Carl's $1 tip wouldn't come through. Like,
the only one who's doing this.
Literally. A moment after that, someone tipped. Nico has tipped. Tips are coming through. You're the only one with the problem. You got to figure it out. You got to assume it's you first, and then
how are they gonna know? How are they gonna know?
Problem,
dude.
Then notify me.
Dude, how are they supposed to know? We can't see when people tip until he announces somebody has tipped. How the fuck is Snow Carl supposed to know that there's not a problem? And then, whenever anybody fucking tells him that there's a problem with tipping, he stops everything to double check to see whether or not there's a problem. Every single time. So which is it? Are we supposed to not tell him there's a problem, or are we supposed to tell him there's a problem? When are we supposed to tell Phil Burnell whenever he sits there and panics and wonders whether or not the tipping is actually working because he didn't get any tips? When are we supposed to tell him that, yeah, actually, Phil, it's not working? When are we supposed to do that? When it's convenient for him, I suppose.
Now, the moment my tip won't go through, I need to just spam Phil's chat and tag him and say, did he see my message? Did he see it? It's drama, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You came to this channel, dude. Imagine you came here to see Hogwarts, and this is what you tuned into. You just tuned into this. It's not even gameplay. It's just him ranting about fucking tips and how PayPal might be working or something. A new user is not going to say, man, I should subscribe to this guy because he has a 24-hour time limit before I can even chat in his stupid ass chat. Because he's sitting here and he's literally berating somebody about money. Wow. I'd love to watch this guy.
A show to do. You can't just derail it, dude. All right? I understand if you're trying to look out for people. You gotta use your brain here. All right? It's just, it gets to the point where now, look, I have to do a whole segment about this now. People are looking, they're groaning, and they're oh my God. he had to waste time on this. Yeah, you know, literally anyone else who has that issue would probably try to figure it out on their end first before they panic like you, man. You gotta stop with the nonsense, all right? Because I have to wait, I have to derail my whole stream about it. Okay? Oh my God.
Oh,
anyway.
Man. Anyway.
Hoi, hoi, hoi. All right, so guys, we have pretty much covered everything concrete for me to talk about today. And incidentally, we're out of time. We just, you know, we hit the time when I end the show. All right, so thank you for being a good audience. I hope you like the new setup. I'm actually, you want to test something? Actually, I don't know if we'd be able to test it. I was gonna say
all this time wasting.
With the
You love how nobody was able to get in the question.
To see how it looks.
The question that everybody wanted to know the answer to.
We'll do it together, and try to figure that out. Okay. So, Mango Jewel Pods, I don't even know what you're talking about. Please, now you're spamming the chat. Just cut it out. I don't know what you're talking about because that didn't happen. Okay. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And, happy March. I would love
let's see what it's
to
insert.
get
Is it
feedback
the
on this.
Phil
Really,
spreading his
I would love
legs?
to, hold on.
Burp.
Excuse me. I told you, I've had indigestion today. I've been burping like crazy. I
Oh
don't know what's
man,
going
you
on.
love it.
I hope it goes away.
You love it.
But anyway, I would love to get your feedback. What do you think about the new setup? What do you think about not doing
He's
a
burped
monthly
so
goal anymore,
much
but maybe
today.
doing small
We gotta burp the baby.
daily goals for members? What do you think about an idea for a big scope React event?
Whoa,
Okay? Later
another
on this month.
React.
I need to know what you want on DSP Reacts over later on this month. In addition to that, excuse me.
I thought he was saying something. It was just
what do you
the burp.
think
Or not the burp, the burp,
about the big birthday event I want to do next month?
You're gonna do it anyway.
But let me know. Give me all this
What are we
feedback.
supposed
do you
to say?
think?
Phil, we
Well,
hate your birthday?
Get your ideas. The thing that's the most urgent is definitely the big React event. We got to talk about that soon because I want to have a poll set up for that next week so the members over on DSP Reacts can start voting. What I might actually do is do a post today, later on today over there, and basically what the post will basically say is, hey, members, what do you want to see for the next big React event? You know, give me some suggestions, but I want your
Big
open
ups,
suggestions
Tex-Mex,
too.
Big Mex.
Okay? Sound good?
Sounds
All right, guys,
horrible.
thank you so much. Hope that you guys enjoyed the podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, I am feeling
Red legs? No, lucky.
Lucky.
Here it is. Oh my God. I just realized I was talking and I was muted. Okay, to truly enjoy this slide, you're going to enjoy it at 75% speed.
a little lucky.
No, even slower, even slower. This is what you hear when the ship is going down. When it's sinking into the depths, this is what you hear. All right, boys, play us off one last song before the Titanic goes down. You'll never steal my pot of gout.
Okay. So now what I'd like to do, let's actually see how this is going to look. Now that I make it 480p, I think we should actually be able to see more of the background behind me now.
Oh, he's
Last month, 'cause
testing his
last month we
stupid
had the
lighting.
long, Ninja Gaiden painting, that kind of, yeah, see? All this you're seeing, this blue right here, wasn't there last month. That was blocked by the Ninja Gaiden painting. So now when I'm sitting and playing games, you'll actually see a lot more of the colored background. And
Not
incidentally,
really.
today we're doing Hogwarts.
The only colored background I'm seeing is this guy over here. That's the only part of the colored background I'm seeing. Do you know what it is that I am saying? But yeah, no, this is not really much of an improvement. It's just this.
Green, slithering green. So you actually see some nice green behind me now for that. Reminder, whenever we play Hogwarts, if we happen to hit our tips goals of $100 and $150 respectively, at $100, I will wear the Slytherin hat that I bought specifically for this playthrough, and at the full 150, it will be the Slytherin scarf. All right, now here's the thing. I got to use the bathroom. I know that sucks, but I really have to. So please give me like a short break. Yes, I am going to run some ads right now, and I know I'm probably going to lose hundreds of people. The podcast is over, but I got to use the bathroom. All right, so give me a minute here to go use it, and then I'll be back, and we're going to jump back into Hogwarts chill fun. All right, guys, thank you. Been a great audience. I'll be back shortly.
Well, that explains why he lost 200 people. He went on break and he went to take a crap. What a great thing you would have tuned in for. How long did he go on break? No, shut up. So he went on break for roughly, holy shit. Yo, this dude's wild. He's actually wild. He went on break for like 13 fucking minutes. 13 minutes later, he comes back. And then what do you say? He had to have said something.
Now has become so ongoing.
You hear this? 13 minutes of just nothing. Of absolutely nothing.
Heck of a lot better. And I'm ready to come back here and let's do some Hogwarts.
He's got to say something about his viewers,
I know
right?
we're gonna. You know what's really funny now? Did you guys notice something? Did you notice? We actually have way more viewers for the podcast these days.
Of course, classic Phil. It wouldn't be Phil if he didn't mention something about the viewers after he came back from dropping a deuce in his toilet.
Days than the games, but I think that has to do something with the fact that the games are ongoing games that we've been playing for a while, like Hogwarts. You know, we started in, what was it, second week of February. It's been going on now for 3 weeks or so, and continues. You know, this is going to be like a 50+ hour playthrough. So that stands to reason that that's going to be a playthrough that's going to lose ongoing viewership over time, correct? But that's just crazy that the podcast now has become such a staple and interesting show to a lot of people that we get more viewers for that than a lot of the games we're playing. I'm okay with that.
Bill, you shouldn't be okay with that, because that's indicative that your content is so stale, people would rather hear you talk about your day off and Twitter drama than you actually playing a video game. And considering that you're named DSP Gaming and your whole shtick is supposed to be playing video games, I don't think you should be celebrating the fact that people tuning in for your schedule and you're dropping a do segment for 13 minutes is more imperative than watching a video game that you've hyped up literally for months. It's just not this isn't healthy. None of this is healthy. This is actually quite something to like panic over.
Listen, I'm happy to be putting out an entertaining podcast for you guys that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy.
You know what I'm saying?
That people feel that way, that they really like it, okay?
Snort?
I'd much rather have it that way. Then we have a very low attendance and if people show up for the game. I'd rather have it that more people are here for me to talk and chill. And then after that, we watch, you know, we do gaming after for those who want to stick around for whatever I'm playing.
I would rather have more people stick around for the podcast. The segment in which it doesn't matter, we all quite honestly do more Q&A than them sticking around for the games. The podcast will always exist. It'll always happen. But the games are conducive of, like, they literally rely on whether or not there are people watching and giving him money. What? So wait, we would rather have more people do the thing that you're always going to do anyway than the thing that literally relies on people watching you? Or else we'll get rid of it? He made a big deal about Atomic Hearts having 300 people, then only 250 people, and then 200 people, and nobody was watching. But now he has less people watching today than Atomic Heart. So does this mean we should get rid of the game? I don't fucking know. I actually just don't know. If he was going by the standards of Atomic Hearts, then yes, this game should be gotten rid of 100%.
Right? So, I mean, that's true too, Zebra, but that's the thing. He says, oh, detractors watch your podcast for juicy info. I'm sure that's true too. I'm absolutely sure that's true. And, you know, that's life, but, you know, people are interested. That's good. It took a while. It took about a year, right? It took about a year for people to actually get used to the podcast. And now I think it's just a major part of everything. People are, you know, they look forward to it.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Willow. Willow says, I like the new setup. I'm glad you do. Here it is, the new setup for the month, which will have Punch Out to my left and, of course, Super Mario Brothers 1 to my right. And I hope that it looks good on camera. Let me know. Now you can actually see more of the colored background behind me. As you can see as I turn here to play, you'll be able to see more of the, whatever color it is that's behind me for the day.
Okay, Phil. Is that
Andy,
it?
I watched your Duke Nukem Forever review.
One more.
It was overall positive. Has your mind changed? Do you still agree with the game is pretty good? I feel that the game is... My thoughts haven't changed on the game since I reviewed it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a great game.
Dude,
it's not
absolutely. Absolutely, Wilson. The only people who actually give a shit about this are literally the people who are looking for the drama. That's it. Nobody cares about the gameplay. Not even his own viewers give a shit about the gameplay anymore. Most detractors don't even touch most of the games he like fucking plays nowadays because they're just ass. They're complete ass. Yeah, the lip swacks are pretty wild.
But if you wanted something that plays like a 1990s Smash Mouth classic FPS, which is what the game was supposed to be,
Smash Mouth is.
then you'll love it.
Can you explain that, Phil?
You see what I'm saying?
You see what it is I'm
saying?
saying?
A lot of people went into it expecting it to be like a modern game. It wasn't. It wasn't even designed to be a modern game. Yes, there were some modernizations added to it, but that wasn't the idea. A lot of people went into it with this weird, wrong, preconceived notion of what it was going to be, not even doing the research to figure out what the game was, and that's why they didn't like it. I'm not saying it was a game of the year or anything. It definitely wasn't. Okay, are we ready?
Are we ready?
Let's get started.
Okay, well, I'm done.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. If you remember...
Okay, everyone, I'm done with the restream. I only wanted to check out the pre-stream podcast. I don't think anybody's going to bait him when he's playing the game at this point. And considering he's already sent off an email to these guys, I can't remember what their names, obviously. I legit cannot remember their names, but Stuttering Craig and company. Because he's already sent an email and they're already baiting it, it means that he's basically declined. He's going to give a made-up reason. He's going to let him down softly, and if people want to check it out, they can. It's going to be tomorrow per this.
Received an email from Darkside Phil. and tomorrow I will read that email on Side Scrollers. So you guys got to tune in for that. There was a lot of talk about DSP after we announced things. I will be reading the email on the show tomorrow. He said it's okay to read it, which is great. I will read our correspondence. All right. So I need you guys to come back and watch it tomorrow. So should be the correspondence has continued.
There you go. That's all it is at this point. That's all it is. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream now. You're probably wondering, but Ann, I need somebody to provide me a filter in which I can enjoy DSP and DSP related content. Well, you're in luck. There's this guy named Frogga currently streaming right now on YouTube. You know what would be really great? If you went over to Frogga's stream and checked it out. It'd be pretty neat. Pretty great. And you know what? I think he even deserves some subscriptions, if you will. So, yeah. There you go. If you want a filter on YouTube, there is a filter on YouTube available. Now, one of the other things that you should keep in mind, which you probably would have noticed if you looked at raw DSP today. Oh, not DSP. Okay, raw DSP. Not here. Probably thinking to yourself, why is raw DSP not here? Well, I hate to say it. But a situation type deal may have happened. I'm not going to go into the specifics until I have had concrete information, but do look forward to certain individuals within the community letting you know more details. I'm not at liberty to discuss this, okay? I'm not at liberty. There is Dark Day Mirror as well. So I do urge you, I challenge you, if you're wanting to have a place to watch, either for the moment, watch Dark Days Mirror, or go to Frogga's stream and hang out over there and give him a subscription. And we'll let you know more later as I get concrete information on what it is that I can or cannot say. But at the moment, raw DSP is currently under construction or something, some kind of buzzword. Yeah, sound effects Derek's. Putz is, no, we don't care about Putz. Putz is fucking toxic. I'm gonna be toxic if I have to talk about Putz. We're not talking about Putz. But we don't care. We hate Putz. Hashtag we hate Putz. We love Putz. What am I talking about? Okay, I'm gonna see. Can I redirect? I actually want to see if I want to do an official, unofficial raid of
Zico Delaco was hoping to see a funny picture of Dave, but instead got smelly
Please let me be able to redirect.
Oh ho ho ho.
That would be so fucking sweet. I can't. No. Fraga. Fraga, why does everybody not do this? You need to do this so I can raid you properly. Damn it. Okay, just it's pinned up on the links. If you want to go over there, you go over there. Let me send a little birdie. Wait, what do you mean? Oh my God. What do you mean send a birdie? Send a birdie now, right now. You have literally 3 minutes to send this birdie because I'm already ready to close up shop. I want to make a sandwich. I want to eat a peanut butter sandwich. It's going to be great. I even have a banana to go with it. I love bananas. We love it. It's like that Winston guy. The guy that, the guy. Ah, yes. The Winston guy. He's doing it. Oh, he's doing it great. All right, perfect.
Wait.
I'm
I
waiting.
have to turn it on.
I'm waiting.
Just tell me what to do.
I'm waiting.
Wait.
What's wrong with her hair?
Activate raids. How do I do it? Where? Help. I'm gonna show my stream key by accident or some shit. What do I do?
It's
Where
a
do I go?
community. Oh my God. Help him figure it out. Jen, help him figure it out.
Wait. I don't want to show something weird.
Yeah, don't show anything.
How to activate.
Oh my God, it's an actual boomer
YouTube.
moment.
Oh,
It's
no.
an actual
Create a
boomer
live
moment.
stream, edit customization.
Frog, I'm
Wait.
supposed to be the boomer.
I got this. Wait.
Okay. While he's figuring it out, Karma has sent me some positivity. I can't show any. Okay, I guess show maybe one or two of the positivity. We have this positivity right here. This is positivity. She's pretty good. She's very robust. Very top heavy. We have
dude, this totally not
this positivity. This is very robust. I agree. Very top heavy. We like things. Very, very, very nice. And we also can show this positivity as well. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for the positivity. The ongoing support by Karma Kid. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Yeah. Hold up. Nurgle is also sending me something.
Oh God, dude.
Okay, Nurgle is sending me a link to Twitter, but thank God it's oh my God. Why are they so, dude? Okay, there's milkers and there's like.
This is really bad.
Okay,
Wait,
this is where it gets a little untasteful. All right, this is where you got to start questioning everything.
It's in Dutch.
This is too much.
By the way, so it makes it different.
This is too much. What am I supposed to do with this? It is a lot, though. It is a lot. The Wano arc is coming in nice tubes. Coming in nice. Okay, there's your positivity. The other images I couldn't show from Karma was a lady with pasties and something else.
What I'm looking at. Look. Where do I go?
Oh my, I can't help him. It's in Dutch. Yeah, exactly. I'm not into inflation. What am I supposed to do? Oh my fucking God. Let me look at my own studio. Fuck me. I'm looking at my studio. I'm looking for my studio. Where the fuck is my studio?
Hit everything. You don't speak Italian.
Why are we doing
my
this?
native tongue.
Why are we doing this?
Not here anyway. Are they lying?
I'm not. Why is he
Live
thinking I'm lying?
redirects. What?
It's under settings.
Community.
Dude, tell him it's under this.
What now? I'm here.
It's this. It's under this.
Live
community settings. Community.
Live redirects.
Do the fucking direct. Right, the redirects are down there.
Can send to
look at
my
that
content, right?
Hey, look at that. That guy's still there. You're gonna remain there, idiot.
That's gotta be it, right? And now
Get
it's
it?
good.
Yeah, all channels. Yeah, like that. Okay.
Save.
Fucking A.
I think I managed to do it.
Holy shit. Okay, we're testing it. I think Braga figured it out.
A massive success.
We're gonna make sure that
Thanks
this
for
works
teaching me how
right
to
now.
stream on YouTube.
Why did we have this? This segment was stupid. Perfect. Look at it. And now it works. Chat. That's how you make it work. It's been saved. You're now going to be automatically redirected. All right. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for the positivity that was sent. Thank you for waiting for nothing. It was literally nothing. Have fun over at Frogga's stream. Please make sure to subscribe to Frogga. We're gonna, you know what? Frogga 3.0 is coming. Frogga 3.0 is coming. The positivity will be rolling in, and you're gonna be part of it. It's the master. And do we have a going away song? We may have a, you know what? No, because I read the positivity. You're not getting the going away song that you want, Karma Kid, because you don't get it. I get mine. My positivity. Thank you so much for coming out to my stream. I might be on Twitch later tonight. No promises. But if I am, you're more than welcome to hang out.